Welcome to another Sunday show with Mr.BetonYou. Sorry for being late. I didn't realize I lost a couple minutes there, but the StreamYard, I'm having some StreamYard issues. So it is what it is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring guests up on the show tonight because my phone is not connecting to StreamYard to copy the links in the chat. So that's not your problem. That's my problem. Welcome to Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing well. I have a special topic for you guys. We're going to look at some things. I really wanted some people to come up on the StreamYard tonight, so I got to figure out how to do that. Maybe we'll navigate that together. It's going to be a real low-key vibe tonight, positive vibes. Nothing's going to get in our way this evening. So let me go ahead and get into YouTube. What is DoorDash? What is DoorDash? What is it? When you hear that, what do you think? I think there's a lot of varying opinions, clearly. I'll get in the chat in a minute. Hit the thumbs up. Let me actually, you know what? Hit the thumbs up before we get started. Are we good? There we go. What is DoorDash? So let's go down memory lane, shall we? And we'll go down the memory lane and we'll stay in the present as well. A lot of people have different opinions on what DoorDash is. Whether you're a driver, a merchant, a customer, maybe you're a content creator, there seems to be a lot of different opinions on what exactly is DoorDash. Now, we could go by what Google tells us, what the company tells us, what billion-dollar entities tell us about what they are. And some would take that at face value, and that's what it is. Maybe you'll listen to a content creator like myself that has had a mostly positive experience and is able to make decent money and make it work for me most of the time. Maybe you listen to another content creator or a friend or a merchant or a customer, and they absolutely hate DoorDash. They despise it. They think it's the worst thing. They think it should go away. What is DoorDash? Let me read this to you. We're going to figure out how to get people on the stream tonight because I got an idea, but something's going on with my StreamYard on my phone. So let me go ahead and show this to you guys. Let's go to Google, shall we? DoorDash is a delivery service available for download in the App Store or the Google Play Store. With DoorDash, you can get food from your favorite restaurants delivered right to your door. You can also order groceries, pet food, convenience store items, and more to your house or any other address. So is that what DoorDash is? A technology company that connects gig workers, or a technology company that connects merchants with gig workers, and then we go to your home. And when I say DoorDash, I mean any app company. Grubhub, Instacart, Uber, they're all the same, guys. Okay, they are all the same. All right. Most of these delivery apps they're more alike than they are unalike. Okay. So what is DoorDash exactly? Now, my thought with tonight's show was I'd love to get varying opinions up on the panel tonight and give everybody 5 minutes. What is DoorDash to you? Share me your perspective. Share me your story. Is it good? Is it bad? There's no right or wrong answer. And the point is this. I mostly feel DoorDash is going to be different for a lot of us. We have 119 people in here. We might have 119 different opinions or 50 or 60 different opinions on what DoorDash is. When you hear that name, when you hear gig economy, Uber, Instacart, right now, I know immediately it's giving some of you guys a feeling and an emotion. It's triggering you negative or positive. I know that. That's just how human emotions are. So when you hear DoorDash, some of you might say trash, door trash, door trash. Put a hashtag door trash in there if you think DoorDash is trash. That might be your first thought. Some of you might think food delivery. Some of you might think I hate it. Some of you might think it's the worst. Like some of you might think it's just an app. I don't care. Could care less. This is how I make money. I think any of those opinions out of the ones that are here are going to be shared. Some of you might have had a different opinion in the beginning when you started, and maybe you have a different one now. Some of you have a very positive opinion on DoorDash, and in a month it might be complete shit, might be completely different. That's the topic. That's what I have on my mind tonight. I also want to get into a few other things. I'm going to sit here. Give me a moment. Let me give some shout outs before. I got to figure out how to get the StreamYard link into the here, because usually I do it on my phone, and something when I go to my StreamYard, it's not allowing me to invite or share. Very strange. The review: Juan, failure management coach, Dasher Poppy, Joseph Long, Sarah G, Bud Soda, Nomadic, Gigi Kalmam. Appreciate all the channel members in the chat already. Dashing Across America, Shane, N2 Cable, Laura Lanes, Dashing Across America, Laura, Kevin, Coach J-Rom, Uga Shade, Mad Mapper. I see James Jones, Nick. I see Lisa, Jennifer Wan, Space Girls, Delivering with Ellen. Always nice to see you. Jessica, Mad Dog, Jamming Gig Mom, representing Cleveland, Noah, Marty, Samuel, Eric, the Driven Dad. What's up? What's up? What's up? Chevy Speed, the Nice Variety, the Review. Jeff, what's up? What's up? Dashing Trader in the house. Angela, Dasher Poppy, Lynn's Gigs and Buys, Red Speedy Gonzalez, James Skinner, DoorDash Rick. I think I've named everybody that I've seen here that is a different name. Welty's in the house. Dasher, Life Hawaii, Qualaya, what's up? What's up? Scott Springs, Nikki Dashes in Jersey. I think I got everybody's name. If I missed your name, I'm sorry. But I thought I did a pretty good job there. Okay, DoorDash Thieves. Okay, put the names in. Let's see. DoorDash is shit unless you unassigned take food or money pickup. Okay, Landon. What up, Flex? Let's see. Kevin says, let me see. Cleveland, baby. Have you done the iPhone update? You know what? I might not have. Is that why? I can get into it, but it's not allowing me. It's Coach Driven here. I'm going to get into that in a minute. God's Pirate, what's up? What's up? What's up? Grace Kelly. Okay. I've been doing a lot of Instacart lately. Me too. Okay. All right. Coach Pedro is here. Listen, I want to make something. I want to be very. My boy Hannibal's in the house. And we got a special show tomorrow on the Pedro and Hannibal podcast. Come check it out. I want to be really clear about something and transparent and just whatever. I had a motivational hour on Wednesday. I thought it went really well. Obviously, this Monday, we got the monetization back. So clap in the sky for that. Clap in the sky for that. We got the monetization back. We had 3 months without it. It was crazy. Your boy stayed in the community, still made content for free, which is fine. And we got it back. So this week's been a really good week. Like a lot of other things, even behind the scenes, have happened. It's been a very good week for Mr.BetonYou. And I had a conversation with somebody a little while back. I talked about that on Wednesday. I'll save you that whole spiel. You can watch that Wednesday live if you feel you need that information. But basically, I've been talking about the whole bet on you, set goals one day time. My beautiful girlfriend, Madison, made this for me on my birthday a couple of years ago. Okay. Love it. Okay. I live that and breathe it every single day. I have been a coach, a sponsor, a supporter, a manager, a leader my entire life. And yeah, that might sound cringy for some of y'all. Don't care. It's a fact. Okay. It's what I do. It's what I like to do. Okay. I like to give people a very tough love approach with certain things. And I've done that. And I've helped a lot of people. I've helped people in this community make more money. I've helped with entertainment, relatability. So I am offering my time to individuals that might feel like they need it and they want to level up their lives. They want to make more money. They want to be a better father, a better whatever, right? A better person. They want some motivation. I've already had some people sign up. I already have things on a calendar and I'm offering that. And for me, it's a way to take this channel to the next level. I think I've done, and I think everybody, quite frankly, in this space that makes gig content, we've all done everything we can do. Every video that we make from now on is going to be one of two types of videos. It's going to be either repetitive, which is fine. I'm still going to make those videos because new people come here for information every day. Or it's going to be, we're going to be talking about something new that happens in the gig economy. That's it. If you look at the landscape of the gig economy, YouTube right now, I'm fine with it. I'm good with it. Still going to make daily videos. Still going to go live, chop it up with you guys. I love the community, the connection, the relatability, and the entertainment value. However, it's time to try something different. It's time to really bet on myself and try to expand on the brand, expand on what I know I can offer individuals. So we are going to be doing that. We're already starting doing that. If you want to be a part of that, become a channel member, reach out to me individually, and I can share with you a one-on-one personal conversation about what that can look like for you. Some of you guys will understand that. Other you guys will not. If anybody has questions about that or questions the let's see, questions my intent or questions my knowledge, see for yourself. That's all I would say. You won't be disappointed. I say that humbly. I also say that with an extreme amount of excitement. I've been talking about doing these type of things for a long time. I've tried a few other things and it haven't worked. Doesn't mean you stop. I'd be a hypocrite if I just continue to do the same thing. And I always tell you guys, you got to adapt, right? This is part of my leveling up. This is part of my adaptation. This is part of me betting on myself. I will do other great things. And that doesn't mean I'm stopping YouTube. It just means I'm going to do other things that are great because I'm always going to continue to challenge myself. Enough about that. If you want to know, hit me up individually. My email is out there. If you have my phone number, you could reach out, become a channel member. It's as simple as that. All right. So let me figure out how to get this StreamYard link figured out here. Okay. Appreciate everybody in the building. All right. Because I want to get some different opinions here. Now, let's do, what's up, Rasher Rig? Let's do this together. I am on a laptop. Y'all know I'm not technically whatever. But eventually we're going to have a whole show. It's going to be a whole thing. And I'll have people helping me doing these lives. That will happen. Until then, this is what we get. So we have, okay. So when I click on, give me a second here. There's an option for me. Okay. When I hit invite in StreamYard and I click copy, I should be able to copy it into the chat, right? How do I do that on a laptop? Somebody tell me. I'll read the chat because I want to get difference of opinions. What is DoorDash to you? I want to have that conversation, but I can't do it because I used to do it from my phone. So let me see what you guys got from me in the chat. Hannibal, your boy needs tech help. That's one area I've been failing in big time. Time to seriously bet on myself and challenge it big time. One, you should join the BetonYou crew, man. It's going to be a group of guys right now and maybe some women, and we're going to level up each other on a highlight the click, then copy and hit the paste. Yeah, it doesn't. So I already did that. I clicked copy with my mouse. I have like a mouse pad on the. How do I click it into? Let me see. Go to the chat bar and paste and hit the arrow. I have no idea how to do that. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't understand. Hold the power button. No, I'm not going to hold the power button. Pedro, why has the pay dropped so much? Well, I want to talk about that. There's no, I don't know how to cut. I don't know how to do that on I'm double clicking. I literally don't know how to do it. Anybody? Drag and drop. Don't know what that means. Oh, drag and drop. Okay, let me try that. Hold on. I honestly don't. I don't know how to do it, guys. I'm sorry. I know this might sound crazy to some of you guys. Might be laughing at me. I don't know how to do that. Invite. I've already copied it. It says copied. I don't know what buttons am I supposed to hit. Can you use a launch as a tax? Pedro, new market. No. Chat button. Chat, control button, and V at the same time. Okay, hold on. Woo! Listen, I love y'all. Thank you. Okay, so there it is. It should be right there. Okay, and then let me pin this. I don't know. How do I pin it? Hold on, guys. We're going to get there. Okay, I don't want to do that. All right, we're working it together. Appreciate y'all. I've never copied and pasted anything on this laptop. That's why I do everything from my phone. I know how to do it that way. So let me go ahead and pin this for you guys. Appreciate that help very much. We just leveled up together. Now, if you want to be part of the show, there's a link. What is DoorDash? Let me read some comments. I'm sure you got some of you got. I know Hannibal is sitting up somewhere right now. He's got 20 dogs on his lap. Him and Carla might be sitting there together. She's probably laughing at me. He's like, oh, Pedro's such a... Shout out to Hannibal and Carla. All right. Give me a bit very busy. But so it's okay, bro. You can let other people come up. Check the pinned comment. Reset your phone. Okay, we're past all that. Check the pinned comment. What is DoorDash to you? I want varying opinions. If nobody comes up, I will read the chat. It's no problem. active time has been going up significantly as of late. I see Kevin here. Okay, Kevin, I see you. My active time has been going up significantly. So that's a good thing. Maybe. Are you more active? It means you're making more money. Javier says, I'm finding myself way more often scrolling YouTube shorts in a random parking lot waiting for orders. I can relate, man. I think that happens to all of us. I'm going to put some comments up on the screen here. Let me see. What is DoorDash to you? What is DoorDash? Let's see. Michael says, Pedro, why has the pay dropped off? So in orders, it's tough out there. I don't know. I think driver pay is going to be up the next 3 months. I've been saying that, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. The best tip over $5. I got one. I understand. Okay, I don't need to read that one. All right, let's see. Haven't worked since. Ooh, Jamie says, haven't worked since last Saturday. DoorDash is sucking the life out of me. $6 plus a gallon for gas in California, and all the $10 offers for over 10 miles are not an option, killing my car. Damn. Jamie, do you think that you're having that experience because your market has the Prop 22? A lot of drivers are out there. You're up against a lot of people, and there's just not enough good orders to feed all the drivers. Do you think that could be it? I don't know. I hear similar. Plus, your gas is $6. That it's crazy. That's like it's almost not double, but close to double, basically, what mine is. You're a couple bucks more. Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? Angela says, new in my market. I get asked if I want to unassign without penalty. Yeah, I've had that for a couple of months to AR/CR. Well, it won't affect your acceptance rate, but it will. When you unassign, it only affects your completion rate. It's helpful, as well as 10-minute rule too. Yes, I think that's good. I like that. Listen, we talk shit about DoorDash all the time. They've implemented some things I think they're good for drivers. But what is DoorDash to you? I see Kevin waiting. I'm going to bring him up. The StreamYard link is pinned for anybody that wants to join the show. And we're going to do 5 minutes a guest. What is DoorDash to you? What does it mean? Let's see what it means to Kevin. Let's see. Okay, Kevin is with us.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, Kevin. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing all right. You know, I tell you, when DoorDash and Uber Eats and I know Grubhub, I think, was the first to come on the scene back during, I think, 2010. And when they came up with this model, that their business model of hiring drivers to deliver their orders, my belief is one of the reasons why we see such garbage today is the drivers all those years ago, you know, they saw these offers. I'm sure they saw garbage back there in 2010, 2014 and everything. But yet they took those orders. They took them knowing, and I'm pretty sure they were 1099 workers back then. I'm sure they had a choice of taking these orders, but they took them anyway. They actually set, I believe, the drivers of the past set a precedent to these gig out companies that said, hey, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how much the base pay is. We have more than enough drivers that's going to take their orders anyway.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I think drivers like you and I I think most people take crap. I think a lot of drivers take crap. Yeah. And they just take whatever. And I think you got a good point. So let me ask you, when you hear the word DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, Lyft, Grubhub, what do you think? Do you have, like, what's the first few words that pop into your brain when you think about DoorDash and these companies?
Flexibility and opportunity.
Okay. And so Kevin, you look at it as a more positive than a negative. Is that correct?
Yes. I mean, I'll admit that there's days to where I'm pounding on the steering wheel. I'm cussing and screaming. I'm like, what is going on? But, at the end of the day, I don't have to take the order. I can decline it. And I usually run Uber Eats along with DoorDash. And just a couple of days ago, I had a DoorDash order, and then I had an Uber Eats order. Well, I kicked the DoorDash order because the Uber Eats order made a hell of a lot more sense.
It was better for you, so you dropped it. Yeah, sometimes we have to make good decisions on like that. Let me ask you one last question. So I'm asking these people tonight in the chat, coming up on the live show. I appreciate you coming in first, Kevin. Thank you. So obviously, the topic is what is DoorDash? Because I think there's a lot of opinions, right? A lot of drivers work these apps differently. A lot of content creators have different opinions. People have a lot of varying opinions. Customers have different experiences. Merchants have different thoughts on their experience with the Dasher app. Do you think that anybody is really wrong or right? Or do you think we just have a different perspective based on our experience? What do you say to that?
I think, okay, when it comes to acceptance rate, if you're the way I see it is, if you're the kind of driver that is going to go ahead and maintain a high acceptance rate, then you're the driver that's going to say acceptance rate matters. If you're the kind of driver that doesn't give a rat's ass about your acceptance rate, doesn't care what it is, then you're going to say something along the line that proximity to the restaurant counts, and your customer rating and your other stats, that they're going to go ahead and give you favor over the other drivers. So yeah. I think it's just a matter of your opinion, and quite frankly, I don't really think that there's a single driver out there that really knows how this algorithm works, and because it's an AI computer.
Do you think that, Kevin? Do you think AI? Is it how I look at AI? Is it's learning and growing. It's learning you. It's learning even what all the drivers in your area do, and it tells them what they maybe can do to you. Obviously, it's learning at a fast rate, faster than we can learn, right? So yeah, anybody that says, "Oh, I figured out an algorithm," or I think it's all guesses, right? It's all a matter of personal experience, and we're all guessing out here. It's kind of how I look at it. I think sometimes there's some things that can normally be true through the course of a little bit of time, but then things can change because the AI can change, right?
Right. And and this notion I think some people have this notion that if your acceptance rate is at a certain level, you're just not going to see any good offers. Well, I don't really agree with that. I mean, I've had orders. Sometimes I have pretty good orders, and there's just so many variables that determine what orders you see. Ultimately, that computer is going to bounce around orders because it's trying to go ahead and get them delivered. And now, Kinside Money Plans made a video this afternoon that I watched, and she said something about $7 peak pay. She's been seeing very high peak pay in her area, like up to $7.
That's crazy.
And I like what she said. She said something to the effect that maybe it's because DoorDash is trying to disperse other drivers to other areas.
Yes, I think that they definitely can do that. I think I've seen new markets pop up in my kind of region, and they usually have a $5 peak pay when it's a new market. That's what I've seen, and I think they want to incentivize people to go there. But there might only be a handful of restaurants on the program, and you might not be busy. Now the orders are going to be at least $7, $8, but it doesn't mean you're going to make money because you need to have like multiple things in the sky for you to pick from, But it's interesting. I haven't seen that video. I have to check it out. So Okay.
And,
Hold on.
and the last,
There's a question in here. Kevin, do you have bamboo in the backyard? I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's trying to say.
oh no,
Oh, there's a panda. Let's see the panda
yeah,
poster. Can we see the panda poster? I think somebody liked that. That's pretty cool. I love it.
yeah,
That's funny.
I've had those for years, for probably over 15 years.
I love it. Do you like pandas, or what's the relevance of
No,
why is it relevant?
actually, when my dad was in the Navy, I believe he got those somewhere overseas.
Got it. Okay.
I'm not really exactly sure, and I just decided to go ahead and just keep them.
Got it. I love it. I love that. Well, listen, Kevin, I appreciate it. I got some people going to be coming up. I'm going to bring them up. I wanted to give everybody about 5 minutes. I appreciate you for watching and coming on and sharing some insight, man. Have a great night, brother.
Yeah, you too, Pedro.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yep.
All right. The room is open. Who else wants to come? What is DoorDash? I want all opinions. I want somebody to come up in here and tell me DoorDash is the worst and why. I'm waiting for that. I want to hear all opinions. Or if somebody's had a bad experience with DoorDash and they've tried it for several months, several years, and they just hate it, and they can't work it, or maybe it's Uber or Instacart. What kind of experience have you had? Share some stories. The live StreamYard is open for all. Man, I look fuzzy on the playback. I got to get a new camera. We've talked about that. I need to just do it. I got the money. What up, Ray? What up, Cray Cray? Ricky Moss, Welty, Dashing Grandpa in the house. Real Talk with Roy, Leonard. My challenge is only to do EBT this month. So far, I had about 75 orders, 80% tip rate. It's been vertical good for what you want. Interesting. So you've had a good experience with the Earn by Time. Man, I can't. I've tried it. I've had some days where it's been okay. But in my market, no way. Can't do it. I just cannot continue. I just can't. I can't do it. In other markets, maybe it could be good. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Peter says, excuse me. Hey, Pedro, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I believe Uber is 100 times better in my market, and DoorDash is trash. Got it. Love that. Thank you. Ida Santiago in the house. Hi, Pedro, and everyone. Ida Santiago from Cleveland, Ohio. I hope I can see you here, Pedro. I will be there November 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. We have Moves Collective events scheduled for November 7th and 8th, which is a Tuesday and a Wednesday. More information on that and how you guys can all be a part of that are in that area very soon to come. I have the info. I just need to share it, but I'm waiting a little bit. Sarah, thank you for asking me a question about my weekend. We didn't go. Yeah, we had some things come up, and Madison wasn't like feeling great. And I was like, you know what? We can just wait. So actually, I went to the store, bought some pumpkins. I decorated. We have some pumpkins out, but we haven't carved them. We didn't do that. We'll probably do it this coming up weekend. Thank you for asking. Appreciate you remembering that. DoorDash says my market is terrible for Earn by Time. Okay, guys, power. I tried DoorDash at night. Not my cup of tea. Okay. All right, so let's read this one last comment, and I got a couple of people waiting. We're going to bring them up on the screen. Pedro, I'm in Denver. DoorDash is trash, and Uber is in for the moment. There was a time where DoorDash was doing it for me, but my percent keeps going down and down. More crappy orders on the rise daily. I hear you, man. And I want to get into that. Before I bring in, I see Lynn. I see Boots waiting. Okay. I think, obviously, this has been said 1,000 times, but I think when consumers have a bad experience on the app, coupled with the cost of everything, but people still wanting convenience, I think that's why we're seeing some of the tips just not be as good. And we're also seeing maybe less orders in the app situationally. And when you have that mixed with maybe more drivers in your market, you're going to see less opportunities. There's more drivers to feed with less porridge in the cupboards. And not everybody can eat as well, right? Maybe my market's just so unique, but I'm still able to do okay. But it seems like overwhelmingly, a lot of people are saying with DoorDash specifically, it's just not what it used to be. So when I say, what is DoorDash to you? It sounds like it's just kind of a back pocket, backseat app, and you don't have it on as much. And you're doing maybe Walmart Spark, you're doing Instacart, you're doing Uber. A lot of you guys have mentioned Uber already. Maybe you're doing deliver that. Maybe you're doing something completely different now because the app just wasn't able to continue to feed your need, right? All right, so we got Lynn waiting in the back. We're going to bring you up for 5. What is DoorDash to you, Lynn? Let's bring Lynn up if she's ready.
Hello,
Lynn, are you
hello.
with us? How
Yeah,
are you
I'm
laying
here.
down? I see you sideways a little bit.
Yeah, I'm laying down.
So
See,
what
I'm
is
an
what is
hour
DoorDash?
ahead of you. I'm a
What is
little
DoorDash to
tired
you, Lynn?
today.
What is
But
DoorDash to you?
DoorDash to me, yeah, just another multi-million-dollar company. Way to make money. They threw their hat in the ring with a delivery and
Hmm.
branched out in various ways of delivering to people. And like many of them, they came out paying more, doing a little bit better. And then they just kind of, like all of them did do, they just declined a little bit, trying to get more, make more, but paying their drivers less. Like, all of them did. It's like I think they may have started doing it, and then the others try to follow suit, basically, with them. But they did start out hot. They were at one point in time a primary source of income. Sometimes I only turned on DoorDash and all, but they all kind of assist, really. None of them just remain just the main main one for very long. Right now, Uber Eats is, for where I am.
So
DoorDash,
you're joining in with some other people saying Uber Eats is just better for you right now, and it's funny because my experience is the exact opposite. You know.
hmm yeah. I mean, and I hear that. I mean, I see, with your ride-alongs,
Yeah.
DoorDash, and it heats up a lot more. And
Yeah.
my market, it's gray, and not just mine, but all the surrounding markets. It'd be nice if I could just go over to another one, neighboring market, and work just as well with DoorDash platform. I have no problems traveling and going whichever direction we're following where the money is. But
Mm.
unfortunately, it's gray in a lot of my markets. I can't even go to any of them right now. It's like in my Uber Eats, but they throw a lot of garbage orders, but they throw me more um, well paying orders than
Interesting.
DoorDash does
Yeah.
in my market. But I see yours. It's hot in St. Louis, and if it was like that, it would be number one in my area. But it just says, and it's just kind of cold and all. Yeah, I really
So
yeah.
if somebody asked you, or if somebody came from another country, right, and they were like,
Mhm.
"Hey, Lynn, like I hear about this DoorDash thing. Should I order it as a customer? Like, what's up with DoorDash and Uber? Like, what would you tell them? Would you like what
Oof.
would your thought process be to a customer trying to order on the food delivery
Ooh,
apps?
ooh,
Would you
ooh.
recommend it or not recommend it?
Yee. Um, hmm. Would recommend it, but I would kind of let them know about the fees and things. They tend to be exorbitant on all of the
Yeah,
platforms
for
and
sure.
all. Yeah, primarily I heard like you earlier this week you mentioned how the decline of the drivers, more drivers, doing crazy things, taking the food, eating whatever. They look
Hmm.
like garbage going out and all. And I think of all of them, their ability to put people on faster than the other um, apps. They allow a lot
Hmm.
more, and they don't screen as well as I'd say the other apps
Hmm.
do. So we're gonna
I agree
see
with that.
a
Yeah, I agree
little
with that.
more of that kind of going on, and
Yeah.
everybody's frustrated, but it all circles around to company not paying as much, the customer not tipping as well. So, but
Let me
that's
ask you.
right.
Let me
Come
ask
on
you a
in,
question.
come on
So
in.
you talk about tipping. Do you? Because I saw an interesting video today. not on YouTube. It was sent to me, and it made me think, because I'm like, I talk about tipping and all that. But it talked about, and I've dabbled into this, it talked about the history of tipping. And I made a video like 2 years ago about that, the history of tipping and how it came from Europe to America.
Oh, yeah. It's very negative to start.
Right. To start, right? But my question to you is, do you think the tip, like in a perfect world, right? Do you think the tips should just not even be an option, and these big corporations should just pay their employees more? Meaning the restaurants, meaning DoorDash, meaning should tips just go away, take away the whole awkwardness it is sometimes, and just put all the responsibility on the company? Do you think that should happen?
Oh, that's a very good question. But the thing that concerns me with that is, what would the company standards be as far as how well to pay the drivers? And all that would depend upon that, and all, because they tend to undercut as best they can. So that would concern me, for it to just totally go away. I still feel that the majority of people still tip, and a good portion of those tip decently, and depending on your market. And also, to just kind of take that option totally away,
totally out,
would be concerning for me, because that's what how would you decide what a good hourly pay?
Right. Yeah, they might pay us less than you're making now, right?
Yes.
And then it's like, okay, well, that's that sucks. Interesting. Well, Lynn, thank you. I got a lot of people just popped up that are waiting. I'm gonna let them come up. I appreciate you sharing your thoughts with me. I think you said you were tired when we started, so get you some rest, Lynn. Get you some rest. You can watch the replay tomorrow. All right. Talk to you later. All right. Bye, Lynn. All right. Shout out to Lynn. Let's see who we got in the background. I'm going to bring you guys all up individually. What is DoorDash? That's what we're talking about tonight. Listen, I know we talk about these things, but I want to get different perspective. One-on-one, little quick conversations. What is DoorDash? What is it? Is it just a technology company that puts merchants with customers and then customers with drivers? Is it that simple? Or is there something else? Is it something else? Is it going to turn into something else? Is it negative for you? Is it positive for you? Right? If it's negative for you, why are you still doing it? Anybody who wants to come up and share an experience with me, let me know. What is DoorDash? That's the topic tonight. So I see we have Boots in the back. I see Bud Soda. I see Hector and the Driven Dad. So let's bring up Dasher Life Hawaii, aka Boots. Let's see if he's ready. I think he's walking around. Let me wait till he gets in the car. Okay. I think he's walking. Is he ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. I think thumbs down. It looks like a thumbs down. So I'm gonna wait. All right. I see Bud Soda, the one and the only. Let's bring him up. What's up, Bud Soda? How you doing?
What's up? On a $40 already.
No, stop. No, look, stop. Stay on course. Listen. What is DoorDash? What is Uber? What is Instacart? What are these apps, Bud Soda? Go. What are they to you?
At the simplest form, like you described, connecting merchants and customers to gig workers. And for our end, it's a business opportunity. Considering I got deactivated from DoorDash, especially being the busiest app in my area, I just look at it as a business opportunity. And I actually get a lot of customers from Uber because they play really dumb games. Here, go far away and come back. You know how easy it is to win those customers over? Not hard.
Yeah.
But I look at it as a business opportunity to further my own ends, to make profit, and I got other things I'm investing in besides all this time in this new app. So it's a business opportunity to further myself, further my goals and dreams, and short-term sacrifice for long-term gain as far as I'm concerned. Am I going a little bonkers, working so much? Yes, but it seems when I'm not. But that's another subject for another day.
So would you say, for those of the people that don't know Bud Soda, and there might be one or two, most of you guys probably do know who he is, right? What he does. Would you say that your experience, even with being deactivated on other apps, I know you've been deactivated on a couple, right? But would you say
Spark, yeah.
overall your experience has been negative or positive?
My overall experience is positive.
Okay. Would you recommend, like, or what would you tell somebody that was from, I don't know, a country that doesn't have DoorDash, doesn't really know what food delivery is? What would you say to them? What is the gig economy? How would you explain it to them? And would you recommend working or ordering from these companies?
It's a good get between. I wouldn't recommend ordering from most of them. For example, DoorDash is 3+ hours behind tonight, and they let it happen instead of stopping customers from ordering because they want the money. So I think a lot of it is greed, even though they're not in the green yet on paper. Only Uber is. It's just plain ignorant to allow that to happen. So do I recommend working? Yes, it's a good get between and it's a good side gig. Do not try to do it full time like I do or Pedro does. It's very difficult.
So you wouldn't recommend somebody to do it full time, but you would recommend to do it part time?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So when you said, I'm curious, you said they're 3 hours behind. What are you talking about? How does that work? Where are you getting that information
from? So, right on Facebook, I'm on a Fort Drum community page, and someone said they've been waiting almost 2.5 hours for their food. And I'm like, I bet you ain't even on the shelf yet. Because I came from
You mean a customer or a driver?
Customer.
A customer, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, they're way behind, and it's not a very positive experience for the customer when that happens. Like, you're just sitting there forever, and the app just says waiting for Dasher or food being prepared. It doesn't tell them what's really going on.
Yeah.
Because they want customer to see 15 to 45 minutes max and get them to order versus, hey, we're backed up right now.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
Do you think, I think sometimes some of these, you know how the merchants can turn the tablet off and on and pause it. And sometimes I think these merchants just don't turn it off and they're busy and they just don't care. Like, hey, this delivery will get there sometime or not. And they don't do a good enough job of manning that distribution system of the deliveries,
This is very common in my area. So this is a norm. So especially military payday weekends, this is an off weekend, and then we're shorthanded drivers. Like, I've been encouraging my drivers who also have the other apps to come out and work. It's free, easy money. So, like, come out, work, make an opportunity of it. I just got done $100 super stack, so, yeah, I'm not joking. $100 plus.
So for all of you waiting on the Bud Soda Stack Talk, you got it. You guys can all smile now. He said the word.
I'm just saying. I'm over 40. I'm on over a $40 one right now. So it's easy enough to go out here and make some money, especially when it's raining, because a lot of the lazier drivers who you'd be competing against for better orders otherwise are out here.
I'm going to ask you one last question before I get on to Dash Your Life Hawaii Boots. If you walked into a restaurant, you had to wait 5 or 10 minutes, and the CEO of any of these companies, Dara, Kashashari, Tony's You, the guy from, and if you knew it was a CEO from one of these companies and they were sitting down waiting for an order as well, and you were sitting down next to him, what would you say to that CEO? How would that conversation start?
What would I say? You need to be more transparent with you need to be more transparent with your drivers. You need to stop playing bullcrap games because it's actually making it less likely some of your orders get delivered. And then at the same time, thank you for the business opportunity to move forward. So you got to have a crap sandwich, what you call that. You got to have, or a compliment sandwich.
Oh, listen, I don't believe in those crap sandwiches. I think sometimes they used to be a good thing.
I'm not
I
a
think
big
you
fan.
gotta you either gotta just be polite and say something respectful, or you gotta say, dude, your app is shit. You can't give a crap sandwich because the message is lost. So you gotta pick one side or the other. You know what I'm saying? So
I'd say respectfully, thank you for the opportunity, but at the same time, you guys actually do stuff that's counterintuitive to your own business, and that screws drivers.
still a crap sandwich, but it's
There you go. There you go.
Appreciate it. Hey,
I'm
I'm gonna
not
let
a
Dash
big
for
fan
life.
of that analogy, but have a
I
good
hear
one,
you.
guys.
I hear you. Thanks, man. Peace. All right,
Later.
we got Boots waiting in the background. Listen, don't give crap sandwiches, y'all. Okay, Coach Pedro's about to come out. You guys ready? Steve, appreciate you being a member. 17 months, bro. What up? Smack that like, y'all. Yeah, get the likes up. Okay. When you give a crap sandwich, right? So think about this when you're talking to your kids, your friends, people you're managing, right? Most of you guys have a W-2. I bet a lot of you guys were managers or shift leads or something like that. When you start a conversation with, hey, Pedro, I wanted to let you know last week you worked really hard, man. You know, you worked really good. You worked good. Appreciate you. I just wanted to say I appreciate you coming in and doing that overtime. Or you're talking to your little girl and you're like, oh, you look so beautiful today. I like the pigtails in your hair. Oh, I love you. And then you set her back down, or you set your employee back down and say, you know what, though? Really, you made me mad yesterday. And then you want to reprimand them and put them in timeout. And then at the end of that, you said, but I love you. Crap sandwich. They didn't hear anything you just fucking said. The message you wanted to deliver needed to be delivered in 2 separate times. You can tell somebody you love them. You can tell somebody you appreciate them. You can thank them. But the conversation has to be a separate conversation, a different time, a different date, if you want to discipline, give them advice, hold them accountable. Don't give out crap sandwiches. It's an old way of trying to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy. We got to stop making each other feel warm and fuzzy. We got to start giving people the real, having tough conversations. Because when you do that, that person's going to appreciate that later on, right? And I think with DoorDash, what they do a really good job is they give us drivers crap sandwiches. Ooh, good way to spin it, Pedro. They give drivers crap sandwiches. Uber gives drivers crap sandwiches, right? You have to decide how much of that you want to eat. Do you want to eat any of it at all? Do you want to throw the sandwich away and make your own sandwich? That's on you, right? But don't give crap sandwiches. All right. Put Tony in the game, coach. I love it. I love it. A chess game. All right. So let's bring in our man, Dash Your Life for Why. Hold on one second. Let me. Boom. All right. I think he's ready. He's in the whip. Mr. Boots, how you doing, brother?
How you doing? How you doing, Pedro?
I'm good. So what is DoorDash? You are Mr. Hawaii DoorDash. What is it, man? What is the company? What is it to you? What does that mean?
Seed money.
Okay. Speak on that.
It's seed money is basically, for me, I don't have to go ask for a loan. I don't have to borrow nothing from nobody, because I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna make it myself, and I'm gonna fund whatever other business opportunity that I come out my own pocket. Or I can use that money to get more money to fund my business. So when you produce numbers, that's what people look at. And they will give you things because of what you produce. And using DoorDash basically is my supplier. So I have a business that I set up, and I use DoorDash as my supplier. So therefore, it's a different ways, different means to fund whatever you want to do. And that's with any gig app. If you take the time out and dig into it more than just looking at it as a side hustle. So a lot of people look at the apps as side hustles. A lot of them don't do it full time. I get it. I work full time. I work a lot of hours. I put a lot into myself. Like Bud Soda said, work hard now. Well, I'm going to say it my way. Work hard now. I'm going to play harder later.
Yeah.
You know, so, and that is another way that DoorDash allows me the freedom to do it. Cause like, to be honest, I'm going on vacation to Jamaica for 2 weeks. I ain't got to call nobody and say, can I have the time off? I ain't got to ask. I don't have to turn the app on. I don't have to do nothing because I got that freedom. And that is it's a lot of things that all the apps, no matter what you do, you multi-app, you do one app, you whatever it is you do, if you look at it in a different mindset, you would change your whole reality. And a lot of people, not all, but a lot in this business don't look at it like that. They look at it as, well, I need a handout. So they'll get Prop 22. They'll get the bill that was just passed in New York. I can't do it on my own. I need help. I need help. I need help. But when you ask for help, they come stipulations. It comes with stipulations. And some people don't even know what the stipulations be. They just want a set amount because they don't want to put the time into themselves because they don't believe in themselves. So that's how I put it. I mean,
you said a lot there. I appreciate what you're saying. I think you're speaking some truths. I also realize, and I think you know this as well, obviously people have different experiences, right, with the apps. You know, you mentioned it, you doing it full time, you're using it as seed money. Obviously, you're able to go on vacation using that money and not, you know, you don't have to worry about asking somebody. So your experience is real different, right? Which is good, right?
Right.
So let me ask you this. Would you recommend one of your family members comes to you and say, hey man, you know, what's up with this DoorDash thing? Like, should I do this? Can I make good money doing it? Would you recommend a family member doing this type of work, any of the gig apps? What would you say to them?
It's ironic you asked me that. A lot of my family members joined because of me.
Okay. Because you told them something, because you told them about it, or did they ask you knowing that you was doing it?
Well, a lot of them joined because they seen before the article, before the news coverage, they seen what I was doing out here, right? Because I would post it, I would put it out there. I would be like, okay, I made this week, I made this today, I did X, Y, and Z. And he was like, how you doing it? And I was doing it before I came to Hawaii. I done dashed 6 states. I done got, you know, I'm almost at 26,000 deliveries in 3 years. And they like, dude, why did you put your business? Because I got another business back in Michigan. Why did you put it on pause? I said, because it's a mental challenge that you know nothing about, right? This here is a mental freedom. It may sound crazy in a way, but this is mental freedom to me. And it's not to where I feel like I'm being pressured because of other aspects. So they've come to me and say, cuz, show me how to do this, cuz, do this, cuz. And I tell them, this is what I do. But I said, I'm gonna tell them firsthand, I don't recommend you do it my way, do it your way. If you do it, if you just implement a little bit of what I do and you do it your way, you're gonna be all right. And I have several cousins who still do it. My brother who lives here, he begged, I want to get on DoorDash. I want to get on DoorDash. I want to get on DoorDash. They finally let him on. He couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, other than the other opportunities he got, but
yeah, it's not like, for this kind of work's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. And a lot of people jump into this game. A lot of people jump into this game, and it may be some of what I post because they're only looking at the minuscule number. The minuscule number is whatever was posted last year, right? And they look at that and think they're gonna come out here and instantly do it. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes determination to put into this app if you're gonna do it, to get out the app what you want. We're using each other. They're using me to deliver, I'm using them to get money. That's it. And we're using each other. That's a good way of looking at it. That's a good way of looking at it. Like I told Trader earlier, you know, as long as that tide coming in, I'm gonna ride this wave. And when the wave died out and the tide recede, I'm gonna find something else to do. But I got
listen. You're in Hawaii, bro. So when the wave dies, you go to another beach. You just go to another beach. You don't throw the surfboard away and start being mad, right? I'm not gonna surf anymore. I had a bad week. You go to another beach and catch a wave somewhere else.
And that's another thing too. A lot of times I stop saying market, right? I stop saying the market is bad. I say zone, because the zone you in may be terrible. But if you go down 15 minutes down the road, 30 minutes down the road, you might find a zone that's popping. And a lot, not all, but a lot won't do that. They'll drive an hour to a W2, but won't drive 15 minutes to a hot zone.
Hold on, say that one more time.
What I'm saying, seriously, they'll drive an hour to a W2, but will not drive 15 minutes to a hot zone.
Yeah. So, you know, what's funny, I want to piggyback on that for a second. So, I think in hours, some people do drive an hour, but think about it like this, y'all. The average American probably, you know, maybe your commute could be 30 minutes if you're driving, you know. So, or maybe it's 45 minutes round trip, you know, going to work, coming home, right? Maybe you're driving 20, 25 miles, 30 miles, whatever, 40 miles, 50 miles. That's W2. You're spending gas, right? But a lot of us drivers are complaining about driving 5 miles to make some money. You know, we have to realize that, like, you have to spend money to make money. and you're spending money to make money even when you do a W-2. Now that's on a different level, but you know, I think we have to remember that. I think a lot of us dashers have an expectation of like every order's got to be perfect and everything's got to line up. That's not life, and that's not DoorDash either. Not every order is going to be a home run. Sometimes you got to hit some singles, a couple doubles, right? You can't knock it out the park every single order. It's just impossible. That's how I look at it. But I don't know. Anyways.
But
What's the order you're on right now, man? I see you're working. What do you got? Give us some details.
I'm on a Little Caesar order. It came in at $9.70. It came in at $9.75 plus. It's only one pie, 2 crazy bread, and a whole bunch of sauce. So the plus could be the plus could be a quarter. The plus could be 50 cents. It could be a quarter,
and it probably is going to be a quarter or a dollar or something.
It could be $1, right? So my thing is not like even with that, like. We all say a lot say no tip, no trip, right? But most of the orders we get already have the tip and the base pay. It may not be that $10, $15, $20 tip you want, but you're gonna get a tip. You know, because every week my tips are more than what I make on DoorDash. Every week. And it's been like that since I've been working DoorDash for 3 years. And I got 26,000 deliveries. 25 and 8, you know, almost 26, but yeah. And that's I just approach things differently because of the way I grew up and the way and my work ethic. And I don't look at this as I'm entitled to anything, because the number one rule in this game is I don't have to accept it. And if you heard me any day, if I see an order that I don't like, find somebody else to do it, because I'm not doing
I like that. There you go. All right, I appreciate you coming in and dropping some wisdom and your perspective on what is DoorDash to you. Got a few people waiting. I'm gonna bring them up. Hey, be safe, make your money, and I'm glad you got something to look forward to with that vacation, man. I'm happy to hear that for you. You deserve it.
Yes, sir. Hey, 6 days vacation mode already activated. Really.
I love it. I love that, man. Enjoy your 2 weeks, man.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Peace. All right. Check out Dasher Life Hawaii, my man Boots out in Hawaii. All right. So I see Hector waiting. Is that the Hector that I know? I'm going to bring him up. I don't see a face. So if this is somebody that I don't know, you're going to be out of here real quick. Let me see who it is. Hector, who is this?
Do you know who I am, brother?
Oh, I know who this is. This is my man right here. What's up, man? I didn't see a face. So
my God.
You know how these people on the YouTube be sometimes, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, the closest face I could give you is the back of my black dog. So there you go.
Hey, listen, it's all good. So, hey, bro, listen. So, what is a gig economy to you, man? What is DoorDash? What is Uber? What are these apps, man? How do you look at them? What are they?
They give you bipolar tendencies. They definitely give you some bipolar tendencies. You know, one day you could be making $200. The other day, you know, on Wednesday I made like $50 by like, I woke up at 8 o'clock. By the time 12 o'clock hit, I made $50. I called it a day. I'm like, this is garbage for me. Got pissed off. I kicked my car like 3 or 4 times, bro. I was tight. And then I wake up Thursday, I'm making like 150 in 5 hours. It's crazy, bro. Friday, same thing too. Made 120, 130 by lunchtime. Then dinner time came, and then the DoorDash app crashed, which I think you were live. And I think there was like a little DoorDash crash where I wasn't getting any orders. So it's like,
what day was this? Friday, you said?
It was Friday night. It was Friday afternoon around like 6 o'clock my time. It was probably like around 7 o'clock your time.
Oh yeah, no, I was live Friday. I went live at 4. I was live from 4:30 5:30 to 6:30 your time, I think, or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then the app crashed, and I was like, yo, this is driving me nuts, bro. I'm like, yeah. So like, for me, it's like, it's very inconsistent sometimes. Yeah, you can make your money, but one thing that I wish that DoorDash would fix is their damn app, bro. Their app has so many issues. It's a flawed app. It's always constantly crashing. There's always these glitches that are going on. And, I just feel like, yeah, it's a great way for you to make money. And I find DoorDash is, like Hawaii said, like an opportunity for you to grow and, build something for yourself, like run your own business and, do things that you've never done with the W-2. And, I said this before to many people. You know, when you do these 1099, when you're doing these gig apps, you control how much money you want to make. If you have a goal where you want to hit, like, I'm going to make $300 this day, you can do it. See, in a W-2, you can't do that. You get your
Right.
set pay and that's it. You go home. And if the W-2 is slow, guess what? They'll cut your hours and you're only working 4 hours out of the 8 hours that you wanted to. So it's
Right.
like, you know, these opportunities are out there, and yeah, I mean that's the good thing about it. You know, I have an opportunity to, you know, get out of debt, you know, build things that I want to, you know, goals that I want to hit and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
you know, but my problem is the app itself. That app is garbage.
See,
You know, it's just how it
I
is.
feel like there are a lot of glitches, and man, I haven't had issues in a minute. You know, sometimes I have issues when I'm doing the shopping pays, and it won't like scan correctly, but there's a way around that. But like, I don't know, man. I haven't had the only time I have issues is when I'm in a particular part of my city where the cell reception is trash, but there's stuff around there. So sometimes it will take me to a restaurant there and I'll have to like walk around the back of the restaurant in order to like accept it because there's just no
Yeah,
cell reception. But that's the only thing that I've had lately. I haven't dealt with a crash in a long time. Um,
yeah.
I wonder why. I don't know why, but I haven't dealt with any kind of crash in a minute.
It must have been
Little
like a Texas thing.
maybe. I mean, it could be. Things are crazy in
Yeah, you
Texas, you
know.
know. But I
Yeah.
mean, so would you say you've had an overall positive or negative experience with DoorDash? Like when you think about it, you mentioned the first couple words out of your mouth was bipolar. It gives you a bipolar experience. I think is what you said, right? So
Yeah.
so for you, it feels like it almost seems like it's like day to day. You're just kind of like day to day with it. Is that accurate? Like, do you feel like sometimes
Yeah,
it's negative,
sometimes,
sometimes it's
yeah.
positive?
Yeah, sometimes. I say it's like more week to week.
Mm,
You know, and yeah, I mean, you know, from my overall experience, I think it's a positive experience because you got to also understand that, yeah, even though this app does give a lot of problems, which really frustrates me at times, it just gives you a great way for you to make money. But I just hate those days. Like, and Pedro, you could probably agree with me too. You know, now you're doing the shopping pays, you're making good money now. But like back in the days, like when you used to make like, man, I made $200 on DoorDash, and then you wake up the next day and you don't make that much on DoorDash, and you're like, what the
mm-hmm,
hell is going on, man? Like, I feel
mm-hmm.
like sometimes DoorDash plays these games where they entice you and they give you like good paying orders one day, and they're like, yeah, you know, you're gonna make this money, so come back out tomorrow, and you come back out tomorrow, and you're making $50 in like freaking 4 hours,
Mm.
5 hours. You know what I mean? I feel
So
like sometimes
let
they
me
play
ask
little
you something.
games.
Do you think that's intentional?
Oh, absolutely.
You do.
Of course,
Interesting.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, it's intentional because that, you know, DoorDash does these things, and these gig apps in general, where, you know, for example, I know you haven't done Uber in a long time. I guarantee you, you
Hmm.
turn on Uber this week, you're probably gonna see some amazing orders, bro.
You
Last
think
time I
so?
shut off, yeah, because last time I shut down my Uber, it was like I shut it off for like 2 months, right? I'll turn it
Hmm.
back on. I get this order. It's like a 17 for 7. I'm like, boom, let me pick it up. Went to pick it up. There was like 8 bags lined up. So this was definitely a catering order on Uber. That order ended up being $78. Now, I wasn't close to the restaurant. It was about maybe a half a mile, maybe close to a mile away from the restaurant. So it was kind of weird to me that they gave me that order after having been on the thing for like 2 or 3 months. And you give me
Right.
orders like this. And so you're like intentionally making me want to work these apps. And, you
Mm.
know, it would make a lot of sense, right? Because if they entice you with all these good orders, they're going to make you want to come back out there every day, every day, every day, every day. And then, you know, sometimes you make great money, and then sometimes they might throttle you a little bit. And
Yeah.
you'll probably hit your goal, but it's going to take you a lot longer than it did the other day or like 2 days ago. You know what I mean? So,
That's interesting perspective. I think that's a perspective that a lot of people share and experience that people share based on their experience. Like they've seen a good day, then a bad day, and they feel like they're getting throttled. I think it's actually you mentioned the Uber. If I went on there tomorrow, I'd see good orders. You might be right. I don't know. I haven't turned it on in a little while, but I do know that there's a sector of gig economy drivers that play that. They've got like 4 or 5 or 6 apps, and then they'll do one or two for a couple of months, and then when things start getting a little, when they see that the trend is like, they're not feeding me, let me go to the other one because I think they're going to feed me because they want to get my attention. They might give me a good bonus, a good surge, a good this, and they might, you know, and they kind of like flip flop from these apps to get, you know, and to take advantage of like the promotions, basically, right? I think there's something to that, especially with rideshare, but Uber for me has just been trash. Like I can't even get anything, bro. Like I think I'm gonna, you know what I might do is just turn it on here in a little while and show y'all. Like I get nothing. It's complete garbage. It's weird, man. And the other people are telling me they're getting $70 orders. It's like, what the? I don't see that for a minute. But I don't do Uber a lot, so I think I'm just low on their totem pole of like priority. But also, I could be wrong about that. This is what I think. But
oh yeah, bro. I mean, with all them shopping orders, bro, I would not turn on Uber for nothing, bro. Because let me tell you something. When DoorDash is popping, bro, I don't need no other app.
That's what. Yeah, true. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like for example, on Friday when I made that good money in lunch, I'm not lying to you. I got 7 straight diamond orders. Well, you know the diamond program that they have.
Yeah.
Out. I got 7 straight. They were all over $2 a mile, and 3 of them were like plus orders. So I ended up making like $70 in like 2 hours, bro. Like it was crazy, man. Like so, yeah. I mean, there's times, bro, like you don't even need to turn on a second app. Like DoorDash just has you busy, and if you keep taking the orders and the orders make sense for you, yeah, absolutely, go take them. But there are some days, man, I have like freaking 4 apps. I'm thinking about doing Lyft now, you know, and that's gonna be kind of scary though, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, you know, you did it a while ago. Like for me, I've never done it, and being in Texas, I don't know if I'm a little bit worried about picking up some random strangers in my car. You know what I mean?
Texas is different. I hear you, man.
I know Texas is different, man. It ain't like New York where you can tell the guy, "Yo, you need to get out right now, bro." Yo,
Right.
You know, I don't know, man. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that too. But I feel like you know, DoorDash is gonna be good. I mean, all the apps, you know, now that the Q4 is coming out, it's gonna be nuts, bro. Like Shop and Pay is gonna be off the hook.
I'm trying to listen, Hector. I'm trying to tell people, y'all need to start shopping on these apps because that's where the good money can be. Some of them are gonna be trash, but the good cash flows. Don't be afraid to use that card. Don't be afraid to go to Instacart or Walmart, Spark. I think they'll shop in. DoorDash has it. I'm seeing, I mean, I'll post up at Aldi all day long and just do Aldi runs for like a couple hours and I'll do decent and I don't have to drive a lot either. So
yeah. I'm gonna definitely start doing that. I'm gonna definitely start doing them shopping. But I've turned on Instacart, bro, and I can't get any good orders anymore, bro. Cause like they did all this gold, silver, platinum. I'm like below the barrel. I'm like underneath the ground, bro. I'm like a negative shopper, bro. And I don't get nothing, bro. They're like $12, 3 shop and deliver orders for like 15 miles. Who the hell is gonna do these type of things?
Yeah, I see them too, man. It's some of them Instacarts. You look at them, it's like I had one this week, bro. Before I let you go, and I'm gonna get the Driven Dad up in a second. I had an Instacart, bro. So you know Instacart, right? Everybody knows. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell y'all. Hello. So you could be somewhere, right? You could be in Houston, Texas, and Instacart might send you something 40 miles away from where you're at, right? And it'll tell you 2.3 miles, but you're 40 miles from a place, right? So check this out. I'm sitting in the Aldi parking lot like Wednesday or Thursday this week. I get an order, and it's for a shoe place at the mall. And the order's like a couple pairs of shoes and a backpack. They tipped $5. So I'm like, okay, whatever. They tipped. It's irrelevant, really, because Instacart wanted to pay me like, I think $20 or something like that. So the base pay was $20. So it's $25. It said a couple miles or something, but it said no. I was about 5 miles from the mall, South County Mall. Gigwise is in here. He knows what that's at. But this was taking me to like 40 or 50 miles south. So I'm basically driving 100 plus miles for $25, bro. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like you can't like. The only person that would take that is if they happen to be out in St. Louis doing Instacart and they live where this motherfucker lived. Like that's the only way this was gonna get delivered. You know, it was crazy.
Bro, they sometimes think that we're like UPS and FedEx, bro. Like they think we can travel for fucking hours and all this stuff. Started with that.
It's
but
nuts,
yeah, that we
man.
can travel for a long time, bro. Like yeah, that's why Instacart, man. Y'all gotta stop that, man, because you're looking like Rhodey a little bit when you see those offers $20 for like 80 miles, bro, from Home Depot. Like, get out of here.
It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It's nuts.
It is.
Hey, man, real quick, I just want to let you know I like what you guys are doing over there, right? On the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna start plugging that for y'all. I like the combos. Looked like y'all had some fun the other night. So keep doing your thing, man. You guys are gonna have a really good podcast over there. I just want to show you a little love, man.
Yeah, well, thank you, man. And I think you probably realized, damn, I didn't know Hector was that crazy. Well, now you're gonna know.
Well, listen, we're all crazy, man. We're all
Yeah,
crazy.
you know how
So.
it is, man. Well, y'all take care,
All
man.
right,
Thank
man.
you for
I
bringing me on.
appreciate you, man. I'm gonna let
All
Tony
right.
come up and have a good rest of the night, brother.
All right, you too. Take care.
All right. All right, so my man Hector. Jody, thank you. Congrats on getting monetized again. Appreciate the $9.99. We will use it wisely. All right, let me see if Tony's ready. I'm gonna bring him up. He might be doing some work. We'll find out. Before that, yeah, he's ready. I can tell. Okay. The Driven Dad, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, Pedro? Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you beautifully. Congratulations. How is the family?
They're doing well. Thank you.
You're welcome. So are you out working right now? You making that money?
You know it. The hustle
So,
don't stop. All the
hey,
money
man,
I built up for time off this week got used up in the C19 last month.
I feel like you've had a crazy few weeks, man. A lot happening, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for real, but you're still standing, so that's good. So what is, I'm gonna ask you, what is Uber? What is Lyft? What is DoorDash? What is the catering apps? What are they to you? How do you look at them?
Well, I just look at all of those as tools. Tools for me to be able to make cash flow.
And
That's as simple as it is for me.
And you got mouths to feed. So you're turning them on, you're
Yep.
looking at them as tools, opportunities, and that's it, right?
Exactly.
So do you think, let me ask you this. Do you think the gig economy, these food delivery, rideshare, how long have you been doing it now, Tony? How many years?
January is 7 years.
Okay, so that's a while. That's more than the average, I would say, right? So
yeah,
in your experience, has it gotten better or worse for you personally doing these gig delivery apps and rideshare? Both of them combined, or you can separate them if one's been better or one's been worse.
I've made it better for myself. Utilizing the knowledge that you build over time, as well as upgrading yourself into categories or platforms that you didn't have available before, without financially stretching yourself. Those, I think, are key things. Being adaptable, and then knowing if it's time to move on or time to build something to make this part-time, etc. Just have to be ready to adapt to what the economy throws your way.
Yeah. Do you think most drivers have the patience and tools to do that, or do you think that they see some changes and they don't like it and then just kind of stop?
I would have to say probably just knowing how many people that I had turn over in just an entry-level position type job that I was in charge of, hiring and training and running the operation, that DoorDash, Uber, and all these apps, they have to have even more turnover than that. So I'd say I agree with that. But
yeah, I think
for
the
the
DoorDash
people that are like
has to be
here on YouTube watching gig content and are trying to get better, I think that's not necessarily true.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Because people here are seeking out information, right? They're seeking out a connection. They want to make it work for them. So maybe they had a bad month or two or whatever, right? But then they're like, okay, let me try to figure this out. Let me do something different. Let me get in a community, Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, whatever. So I think that makes sense. But to your one point about comparing it to W-2 turnover, and I think we both worked at places where that can be high. I think DoorDash, I think you're spot on. I think the turnover is crazy. I think there are sometimes people.
That's why they wouldn't have it as a W-2, because it's astronomically crazy.
Yeah. I think there are people that do it for maybe just a couple days sometimes and are like, oh no, this ain't for me. And then they never do it again. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they do it for a week. I think a lot of Dashers do it for a month or two. And I would love to see what the average life expectancy is of a Dasher or even Uber. This isn't just DoorDash. I think Uber could be maybe similar. Maybe Uber's a little longer, maybe. because of the investment, and you got to have a car, and like it's a little different hustle in my opinion. But I think some people do it just for a very small amount of time, and then they're just like, all right, I got what I needed out of it. I use that tool.
I think the only way you would get those numbers is if they were forced to employ us.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I would love that. I would love to see those. I would pay Tony. I would pay somebody to give me that binder with that info. I would love just to be curious. You know? Oh no,
they got a whole server for it.
they got a server and millions and millions of data points.
Just as big of a server as probably the people they've deactivated for no good reason.
Could be, for sure. You know what's funny? So like people are getting deactivated, but then they're getting back on, right? Like I'm hearing some get back on, some not get back on. What are you seeing out there about that? What are you hearing about that?
I mean, I don't want to out myself on that because I've told you guys in the past on your channel, if you're a longtime subscriber to Pedro, but I have personal experience with that. So
yeah, okay.
But anyways, you do what you got to do to make your money.
Yeah.
I mean, all my accounts are legitimate. I don't have any fake accounts under other people's names or anything, but
Right. I mean, yeah, it is. I think it is super easy to get on. Sometimes there's waiting lists, obviously, but the onboarding and the burden of entry is so low, and it's very easy, right? So if something does happen, there's ways to protect yourself, even just personally, without even having to reach out to anybody, right? And just figuring it out. I think that's definitely been shown. So
I am going into bad coverage, so if I start roboting, go ahead and kick me. But
you're good.
Real quick,
go ahead.
Crab sandwich.
You're roboting, but I want to hear what Tony's got to say about the crab sandwich. You're roboting, so I want to keep you on until maybe you could. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, we can.
The crab sandwich is just laziness. So you should always be building people up. Always be building people up if you need to give criticism to those people. Because when you give criticism, it holds more value. They're building them up and they're...
You roboted out a little bit there, but what I heard was it's crab sandwich is lazy, right? That's what I heard. And I heard building. We should be building people up, but then it kind of crap sandwiched out there at the end. I don't know if Tony's with us. He might not be. I'm gonna give it like another 10 seconds.
Hey, Pedro.
Okay. Yes, I can hear you.
Take me off screen, and I'll text you when I'm ready.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll do that. All right. So I definitely we're gonna bring Tony back in for the crab sandwich combo because I think I speak very freely, and people aren't always going to agree with me, and that's okay. And maybe Tony has a different perspective, but I want to hear it. I want to hear his theory on the crab sandwich because I value his opinion. I really, really, really do. So, all right. So let's see who we got in the chat. Somebody came in saying the Cowboys are getting murdered today. If you're a Cowboys fan, tomorrow morning ain't gonna be good for you on ESPN, on all the outlets. Oh, Lord. Cowboys fans are crying. All right. Let's see. So we had some good conversations tonight. Appreciate that. I think I haven't done a live order in months. Is tonight the night? A couple people came in saying, does he still do the live orders? I haven't done one in months. I think tonight, maybe we should do one. I think you guys like that. If we can get some thumbs up in this piece, I'll do a live show for you. I'll do a live order. What do y'all think? Chill, bro. I hear you, man. You know what I'm saying, though. Good question. Is Bill Belichick fireable? No. The only way Bill Belichick should and would get fired from the Patriots is if he did something malicious or got caught doing something crazy. Bill Belichick should and will coach the Patriots until whenever he decides to leave. He has built that for himself. And if anybody thinks otherwise, you don't know enough about sports. That's my hot take on that. Good question. Is Dash Mart still open? I don't know. I've never done a Dash Mart at this time. I can find out for you. I can look in the app. I think they might be. I think they are still open till maybe not Sunday this late. Let me see. I'm gonna answer that for you right now. Dash Mart. I think you can still order. Yeah, I think they're probably open till 11 or 12 o'clock. All right, let's see. They should put Trey. Live Dash. No, I'm not doing a live dash. I've done those. I love Dash Mart. Guess it is until 3. Yeah. Okay, 3 a.m. All right. Dash Mart used to be open pretty late. Yeah. Tom made Bill, not the other way. Ooh, Jeff with a hot take. I don't think. I think it was Bill. Listen, I think what you have to. I don't want to talk too much football, but Bill Belichick was a defensive genius with the New York Giants. He won a Super Bowl with them. Went to a couple Super Bowls, I believe, as a defensive coordinator. Didn't work out with the Browns. But Bill Belichick knows what he's doing. I think it was a good partnership. But yeah, clearly Tom Brady is. Was the bigger part of that. But I think anybody that's played for Bill Belichick knows that he's a pretty decent coach. I think he knows what he's doing. All right. Up until 2 a.m. All right. So are we going to do a live order tonight? How many thumbs up do we have? Somebody tell me. We need to get another 20 thumbs up, and I'm going to do a live order. How about that? I'll stay up with you guys a little later. I'll wait on Tony to text me, see if he's going to come back in to tell us about the crab sandwich. And I'll do a live order. We'll order something. We'll see how fast it comes. We'll see who delivers it. We'll see if they get the order right. And we'll do a little mukbang. I don't know, whatever the kids call it these days. We'll do that. It's been a while. We'll have some fun tonight. Pedro order Jack in the Box and give us an antenna ball. I missed those. Oh, yes. Remember those? Has anybody had an antenna ball, a Jack in the Box head on their car? Put it in the chat if you have. I see my bad. That's funny. All right. So we'll end the segment of what is DoorDash. Oh, there's Tony. Maybe he's back. Let me see. Hold on. Did he text me? Did I miss a text? Hold on. Let me see. No, I don't think he's back. He said he'll text me, so I'll wait. So listen, I'll give you guys my little rant. What is DoorDash to me? For those of you that haven't been around for long enough to hear me rant so many times, DoorDash is a opportunity, a tool, stepping stone. What did Boots call it? He called it seed money. I'm similar to any of those words you can insert. That's how I look at it. It is an opportunity. I don't look at DoorDash as a job. I don't look at it as a gig, really. I look at it as a way to make money, opportunity. And it's a way for me to continue to have what I call my own personal and family freedom and flexibility. You will have a different experience. You will make it work for you. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you know, everybody's experience is going to be everybody's experience is going to be different, and that's okay. None of us are right. None of us are wrong. Okay. If you come up on here and say DoorDash is trash, that's you're speaking your truth, and that truth can be okay. And that's fine. If somebody comes on here and says, I love DoorDash, I make good money, I'm going to do this forever. That is their truth, and that's okay. Right? None of us know the answers. None of us have the answers. None of us know what's really going on out here. Okay. Like, we could have glimpses and we can give some advice on what's happening, but that's always going to shift and change. And you're going to have to also be careful, because your market could be completely different than mine. I look at the gig tube space and all that as entertainment, relatability, and bringing you guys like what's happening in the now, so that when new programs come up and new things, you can maybe see it before it hits your market, have some information, and then go out there and make your money. That's all it is. That's it. Okay, let me see. Let's talk about placing an order here. I have my answer, but they are not your answers. I like that. Delivery apps help me improve my standard of living. I like that. Who's that? Mama of 4 boys. I don't know if I've seen you in here before, but I like that. And I like you already. I like that comment a lot, actually. Delivery apps help me improve my standard of living. I think a lot of us can say that, or should say that, about even W-2s, even ones you don't like, right? As long as it's not paying you a crazy low wage. And if it is, you got to figure out how to make more, I guess, right? But I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so we will. Oh man, that was horrible. Oh wow, rough game. So Uber Eats or DoorDash, which one should we order? I think we're going to look at both. I have both of them on the phone, and we'll see which one is cheaper. Maybe you know what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a little test. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's put this banner up. We're going to see the pricing at the same place and see which one gives me the better deal. Live delivery time. And if we get a text from Tony, we will bring him back up. I want to hear his thoughts on the crap sandwich. Now, let me look. Let's look into DoorDash. What we'll do first is, because we are going to do a live order. Stay with us, okay? If anybody comes in while I'm gone, because we're going to take a small break, tell him, hey, he'll be back. He's going to do a live order. It's going to be great. I'll take the phone out there with me when I go get the food. It's going to be fantastic. 2.5-minute intermission. We'll be right back. Give you guys some music. Hold on. I think I got music here. Do it? Yes. Where is it? Oh, I'm going to give you guys a video to watch. Here you go.
Man, these orders just suck. What am I gonna do? I got an idea. I know what I'm gonna do. Sitting here feel neglected, I'm dashing but it's hectic. Need more money and I know just what to do. I listen to all my favorite tubers at Grubhub and Uber. Multi-apping makes more money, it's true. Now I must admit I'm so much happier working for me. Accept, decline, that decision's mine, and man that feels so free. May not know where I'm going or what this order may be, but I must admit I'm so much happier working for me. And nothing quite affects me like the no tips that I can't see. Come on, par, I hope you win the fight. 'Cause DoorDash is so shady, and I'd like to know that they paid me for all the work that I've done tonight. Still I must admit I'm so much happier working for me. When times are hard, I just jump the car and make that sweet money. May not know where I'm going or what this order may be, but I must admit I'm so much happier working for me. If you want to understand, just take that phone that's in your hand. Try this app, you'll never be the same. Motivation can be hard to find, but it's out there if you look online. Baby, that's why I play this game. Now I must admit I'm so much happier working for me. I've learned a lot, and now I've got a future clear to see. May not know where I'm going or what this order may be, but I must admit I'm so damn happy I bet on me.
Listen, for those of you that know, you know where that originated from. That's my man, Let's Play DoorDash. His name is Joe. Him and his dad did that. They made it for the virtual GigCon that we had in October of 2022, so a year ago. And I love that. It's original. It's fun. It's fantastic. He did a live version of that at the GigCon, the first GigCon, just a couple of months prior to that one that he recorded. So I'm waiting on a Welty one. I think I need to get with Welty. He's been doing some good rap parodies and rap rhymes and videos, and he's got a mixtape dropping. We're gonna get together on that. But I need Welty to make a Bet on You rap song. I'll pay him for his time. I'm going to talk to him about that. We're going to do it. Let him know in the chat if you guys think that would be a good idea. We could use it as maybe even an intro or outro or in some of these lives. I think that would be fantastic. I got to figure that out. Is he still in here? I mean, I think he'd be game for that. Okay, so this dude, Joe, you're a DoorDash celebrity. I love that song. Welty should do that. He should do that. A little like B-side mixtape version of something. Call it better. He can call it whatever he wants. But all right, so what are we going to order, guys? We're going to find something. If you guys want to order with me and join StreamYard, we can eat and have a little lunch together, maybe a little dinner together. I'll be on here for a little while, maybe. I'm here, dog. Welty, I need a rap song, bro. Come on, man. I'll pay you for your time. I need one of those hot, juicy tracks. All right, what are we going to eat, guys? Let's order something together. And I'll put up some good comments as I see them. Let's do a Scott. That would be crazy. All right, I need to make sure I'm not. Hold on. Okay, Tony said he's ready. So I want Tony to talk about his crab sandwich, and then we're gonna order a sandwich. How about that? All right, Tony, give it to the people. Are you ready?
All right. Audio check.
Right. You are good. We can hear you.
All right. So crab. To me, in leadership, a crab sandwich is laziness, because if you want to be able to communicate criticism of any sort to somebody, actually take it to heart and make the changes you're suggesting, you've already invested all of the positivity into them on a daily basis anyways. That's just my take on a crab sandwich.
So if somebody has, what you're saying is, if you're going to give me feedback and you're my employer or my whatever, right? Or my supervisor, if I'm your leader, exactly. And that could be with sports, right? I like that word, leader.
Yeah.
If you are my leader and I'm underperforming or not, whatever, you're not going to give me a crap sandwich. It sounds like you're going to actually give me what I need to hear.
I've already earned your respect by how I value you on a daily basis. And when I give you feedback that may feel like it's criticism, you're going to take it because you know that I'm valuing you already. And what I'm telling you is going to help you.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, because you're coming from an aspect of a leader. You have confidence that you've led them and you've shared with them what their expectation is, and that now they've had some issues. So now you're just going to give them an honest conversation because you've already built that up with them, right?
And I've already gotten to know them, and I know that everything that they're willing to share with me, I already know about them.
Yeah. Do you think right now, though, there's a lack of true leadership in any level? Yeah,
absolutely.
Me too. I think there is. I see it when I go into restaurants, and it's hard. I know it's hard to be a leader in a restaurant. It's not easy work, but I can see it sometimes,
because they lack leaders. It's just
leaders. Yeah.
Plain and simple. They will hire people off the street for leadership positions.
Yeah.
But, they don't pay enough for it, so I wouldn't do it.
No, man. They'd have to open up a big wallets for that. Yeah, to me to go back, that would it'd be impossible. Yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that perspective, because I think we're at a stage now where everybody just wants a hug and we coddle, and we're afraid to tell people sometimes about themselves or give them and hold them accountable and say, hey, I need to have a tough conversation with you. Let's sit down. And then just be direct, and it's not personal, it's not emotional. It's like, hey, you're not doing this correctly. This is how it's affecting you and the team and me. So this is what we're gonna, this is what we're gonna do now, because what's happening is not working. So let's figure this out. But we're gonna do it together. But you are not performing, or you are not being a good, leader on this team. You're not practicing enough. Right. You're saying you're doing this, but you're not. And I think people we give people pacifiers instead of saying, hey, you know what, like that time's done. Like we got, it's time to like have action, right? And
I think that in leadership, you've got to evaluate your team. You have to know how to coach each individual based on them, because if you give a pacifier to type A personality, they're going to quit on you.
Yeah,
they want to be coached hard. If you coach hard somebody who type A would say you're giving them a pacifier, but you're really they need that they need that positive affirmation to really build them up. Yeah, like different people have different languages they speak when it comes to that, and being coached. And I was going to offer you, since you're offering out coaching, I'm coach driven. And you seem to really need some technical coaching. So I'm going to open up a class just for Mr.BetonYou.
Listen, you are not wrong.
Ryan Welty, the same. Like, I'll coach both of you at the same time, and then y'all can shoot free throws at Aldi for who gets to get coached first.
Listen, you're not wrong, and I am for that. And I just, and you know, my thing is, I like to do things I enjoy mostly. And if I don't enjoy it, I just like, I kind of dismiss it. It's kind of something I need to work on. And I don't like the technical part of things and learning, you know, so I got to get better at it. I got to invest a little more time into that versus other things I enjoy, because it'll suit me better. But I hate it.
Yeah, I hate paperwork, so that's why I had two administrative assistants.
There you go. I don't like paperwork either. And there's a few things I have to do that are similar with that. QuickBooks, and, you know, as a gig 1099, we have to keep track of certain things. But
record keeping is definitely terrible, but you have to do it if you don't want to lose money to the government.
No, you have to do it. And it's a way to keep track of certain things and trends too, if you use certain softwares and apps and stuff like that. So
right.
Tony, hey man, I appreciate you for coming back and giving us that crap sandwich perspective, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And if you want to feel warm and fuzzy, you can learn how to grow a beard. They'll keep you warm and fuzzy.
What about the ladies? They can't grow. Well, some ladies can grow beards, but
get a man who can.
Hey, there's only one Tony on here on the YouTube stream. I have an average beard. You're the bearded wonder. So, all right, appreciate you. Man.
Right.
Tell Lisa I said hello and all that good stuff, man. Thank you.
Awesome. Have a good night. Appreciate you.
Right. All right, shout out to Red for the 20. Thank you. You buying me dinner tonight, Red? Thank you. Well, this is, I do need to. Yeah. Pedro does have some good insights. He's helped out a lot of people make some money. Yeah, you know what? Thank you for that. I do have some good insights. Not all, but some. That's a fair statement. I appreciate that, Cable. All right, on to the ordering. What shall we eat tonight, peeps? What are we going to eat? Mexican, pizza? Let's see. What did I eat today already? I can't eat. I had some chicken wings today. I had a really good brunch I made. That was really good. Potatoes, sausage, eggs, cheese, avocado, little hot sauce. That was really good. And then I had some wings. I've been eating crap all day, basically. So we'll just continue with that trend. We'll get back to normal eating tomorrow. What should we have? Any suggestions in the chat? Thank you, Red. I appreciate that. Thank you. Jamie Gigmon says, I owned an IT company and taught customer service reps to software in Fortune 500. Ooh, I didn't know that about you. That's what's up. That's cool. Little Caesars? No, Juan. Are you tripping, bro? This order better be coming in hot. I like that. I got to put that up. What am I in the mood for? The problem with these live orders is we have limited options tonight. But listen, if you're coming in just late, you're coming in hot, as Welty says. You got that dash bag in your hand and you're laying with the dash bags. We're going to do a live order and we're going to see how long it takes. We're going to see what experience we have. We've had some doozies on here. I run down. I've had the wrong order show up. I've had missing items. I've had cold food. I've had my order show up at the house down the street. I've had the order get canceled multiple times, go to multiple different drivers. I've had on multiple occasions people that are fans and subscribers of the show drop off my food to my house. Shout out to Gigwise. Shout out to Parker Lindsay. That was awesome, right? I've had new Dashers, old Dashers. I've had people that I know besides those two, but aren't really on YouTube, drop off my food. And it's always a fun, interesting experience. I think I've had one order that there was no issues at all. One. And I've been doing these about a year and a half. I did them at the old apartment, a couple. So we've probably done, I don't know, what do you guys say? We've ordered 15 times, somewhere in that range, right? So we're going to do a live one right now. I'm feeling like I'm in a good mood. We're celebrating getting the monetization back. We're celebrating coaching individuals out here in real life off of YouTube. We're celebrating betting on ourselves. Let's order something. So it's 10:43 in my market, okay? I guess I always do 7-Eleven because it's like, whatever. I'm going to do some food. Somebody mentioned Jack in the Box. I know they're open, so I know that would probably come. Taco Bell's hit or miss. I'm not eating White Castle right now. Steak and Shake? 40 minutes away, or 40 minutes. Let me see. Appreciate you, Javier. Only one driver show up and crash your live stream with the clown nose. Yeah, that was true. How about Broadway Oyster Park? Ooh, what up, Todd? You must be a St. Louisan. You have to be. Yeah, but I'm not super close to that place. And I don't even see them as an option when I scroll through. I don't know why. I do 7-Eleven because they do have hot food. I've tried the pizza. It's the worst pizza I've ever had in my life. I've tried it twice. It's horrible. But then I can also get convenient. Like we probably need some milk for the kids, so I can just get a gallon of milk. So maybe I'll do 7-Eleven. What do y'all think? And I'll order some things and see what happens. It says 17-minute delivery. It's only 0.7 miles away. It's a 99-cent delivery fee. And I think I can go into Uber Eats and see what 7-Eleven offers and compare them. Wings are a little bit less than okay. Yeah, I don't like the wing. I don't eat those type of wings, so I don't do 7-Eleven wings. By the way, Pedro, let's ride the bench. Oh, bro. I told you it's coming. Tony, I called it. It's coming. It is coming. 18 times. BK, Papa John's, Dash Mart's cheaper. Is it? Wingstop. Ooh, I like Wingstop, but I had wings today. I like me some lemon pepper Wingstop. They got that homemade ranch, little corn, a little fries. But I can't do wings twice. You know what? We're gonna order something. We're gonna order something really bad for me, but it's okay. We're celebrating tonight. I could eat pizza. Right now. The problem is I don't think they're really open. But I could eat pizza right now. I could eat pizza every day. The Rec Room. Hold on. Is this the Rec Room? Hold on. Oh, shit. Whoa, what did that little emoji do? This is a place that earn DoorDash credit by sharing photos of your order. You know, as a customer, you know how as a driver we can take photos and get an extra $1? As a customer, you could earn DoorDash credit by taking photos of your order. Bro, DoorDash is on another level. Alicia's Pizza. There's one that's close. No, okay. You know what? What should I get, guys? Let me see. Nothing on the Hill is open now. Rec Room's been closed a long time. Cafe Telegraph now. Yes, but it says the Rec Room. Do you know why? That's what it used to be called. It used to be called the Rec Room. It's Cafe Telegraph, but I'm telling you right now, based on the mileage and the food, I know that's. Let me see something here. I think that they're calling it that, or it's a ghost kitchen, clearly, and something else. But anyways, STL Indian Kitchen. This is interesting. Okay, let's see. You know what? We're just going to order from 7-Eleven. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to see what the options are for that. And we're going to also do Uber and see which one's better priced. Dashmart says $1.99 delivery, 18 minutes away. What? Hold on. What's going on here? Convenience. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? What are we going to get? I'm going to buy one of you guys something in here. Tell me what you want me to get, and I'll order it. Put it in the chat. Dash Your Life, what up? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that $10. I'm gonna get something. What do you want me to get, bro? What do you want me to get? Pedro, I made 89 in 4 hours. It's been Cafe Taylor for like 8 years now. I know, but it was called the Rec Room when I was a kid. You've been around longer than me, bro. You should know that. It was called the Rec Room. I'm telling you, it was. Okay, I'm gonna get some milk because we always need milk, right? So we're gonna do that. All right, that's part of my last orders. So let's put that in the cart. Okay. Mountain Dew, Voodoo, Ben and Jerry's. Okay, I got ice cream yesterday. I got some in the freezer. I don't need ice cream. A Mountain Dew Voodoo. What's that? Do they have that? Let me see. Let's take a look. We're gonna do this together, guys. You want to hold hands and hold my hand. Here you go. There you go. Hold it. Let's order something together. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Milk is expensive there. All right. Kumbaya. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Bro, this app. Okay. Touchdown party. No, don't need that. Treat yourself. Where are the drinks? Okay. There we go. I don't drink Mountain Dew, but I'm curious to see if they even have that in here. Voodoo. Okay, let's see. So we got milk. Check. Should we get a Slurpee and see if we can get a Slurpee delivered basically at past 11 o'clock? We're going to order a Slurpee. Let's see what kind, though. Let me see. What kind of Slurpee do you guys like? Get a gas can. Chili cheese Fritos. Ooh, that's my favorite. Jody, you know that's my favorite Cheeto. You know that's my favorite Cheeto. Chili cheese Fritos is my favorite. Chili cheese Fritos is my favorite chip, and also my favorite Frito, not Cheeto. All right, let's order a. Man, these prices are bonkers. Wow, this is just crazy, man. Plug this phone in. All right, we're gonna do this order live. Hopefully a stalker doesn't show up, and it's fine. We're live, so I'll get to show you guys the outside of the house too. I haven't seen it yet. All right, so let's see. Let's order a Gator. I'm gonna order a Gator Light, strawberry kiwi extra light Gator Light. We're gonna get one of those, and we're gonna get some hot things. Let's see. Do they have the hot food? Buy it again. Candy, prepared foods. Okay. Let's see, am I missing anything? But it's Redstone, right? We love them too. I love them. All right. So they got hot dogs, wings. They got these little roller entrees. What am I doing here? Okay, we're not getting. Okay. They don't have a lot, do they? They don't have a lot. Let's get a chicken bacon ranch roll. Oh God, is that even good? Peanut butter M&Ms. Ooh, I like those too. My 7-Eleven doesn't make hot stuff after 9. It's Red's Dine. What's that? I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, Red's buying. Yeah, Red's buying tonight. Yeah, Red just bought me dinner tonight. It's late dinner. And cheddar. Ooh, cheddar sun chips are good. Chili cheese Fritos, burritos, peanuts, M&Ms, drink. You know what? We're gonna get 2 of these. And you know what? I'm gonna order me some chili cheese Fritos. Look, I'm feeling nostalgic. Let's get one of those. Bam. Okay. Let's look at our subtotal. Right now, we have 6 items in the cart. We have milk, Gatorade, electrolyte, Gatorade, chicken bacon ranch roll, 2 of them. We have Frito chili cheese. Wow. I thought it said, dude, this is okay. Okay. Continue. Well, Red's buying dinner, so we're good. This is on Red's side. Thank you, Red. Love you, Red. Get some chili cheese hot sides. All right, hold on. Let me go back. Let me get. Yeah, we don't need any of those. Should we have an adult beverage? Yes or no in the chat. Should we have? Is it too late for an adult beverage? Should we get one? I don't know. What do you guys think? Right now, our subtotal is So I have the option of express delivery for an additional $1.99, or I can do standard. The express delivery changes it by 5 minutes. So they're saying if I give you another $1.99, I'll get my food 5 minutes quicker. Do it. No. Yes. Modelos. Can an ice cream bar and see if it melts when you get it. Get an ice cream bar and see if it melts. I don't think it would melt because the place is really close and that 7-Eleven is really good. Nah, I don't drink though. Yes. Is Bud Light marked down 50%? I don't know, Ryan. Let's see. I don't drink Bud Light. Not for the reasons that some of y'all might. I just don't. That's not my beverage of choice. I don't drink beer like that. Let's see. Yeah, they do, but it doesn't say it's discounted. That's funny. Y'all be cracking me up in the chat, man. Why is my dog barking? Babe? Oh. I know why. Everything's good. Okay. You know what? Let's get one of these. Okay. No, we'll get. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Sorry, this always takes a long time, but you guys asked for this, so we're gonna do it. All right. So, what's a great day? Y'all are funny. Hit the thumbs up for your boy. Got 166 up in the room. Let's continue. Okay. So let's see. ID required at door. Okay, yeah. That's where we're going to meet our driver, so it's fine. Sign and accept. Okay, continue. All right. So hand it to me. I don't need to put anything there because we're going to go outside. I'll film it for you guys. Save $2 with promotions. No. What is going on? Oh, there it is. Okay. So what do you guys think the suggested tip is? My subtotal, my delivery fee is 99 cents. Fees and estimated tax, $6.60. What do you think the recommended Dasher tip is for what we just ordered? $26 subtotal. And then delivery fees 99 cents. And then the fees, extra tax is $6.60. What do you think the tip is? I know. That's why I'm doing it. It's been a minute. We're having a good time tonight. What do you think the estimated tip is? Do I have the right card in here on file? I do. Yeah, I see. If Pedro orders Bud Light, he has to show off his Stacy Dukes $6.60. Oh, Ryan, why would you do that? $2.50. Okay, no, 2, 4, 5. Close to 4. Anybody? I'll say it's less than that. At 11 o'clock at night, the suggested tip is less than that. A little bit more than that. $3.50. $3.50. Add a tip. So this is kids. This is where we get violent. This is where the uneducated or miserable people type in zeros. But I got a special video for y'all about that because I'm not changing my tune on tipping, but I definitely want to bring some things to the forefront on the movement of anti-tip because there's a whole segment of people out there that are not tipping on purpose anywhere, and they're proud about it. And that's okay. There's some legitimate reasons behind it, but there's also a little bit of ignorance behind it. So be ready for that video. It's coming up soon. 350 in the middle on. Yeah. Okay. So $3 tip suggesting, yeah, crazy. And that would still get delivered. It's super close, right? So right now, without peak pay, $350, $575 is what this order would show a driver. Without peak pay, it would be $575. And if they're close around here, it's probably going to come in at about 2 miles or less is what it would show them. Some of you guys would take that. Some of you wouldn't, right? I tip $10. That's what I'm going to tip. I'm going to tip $10. If you think that's too low or too high, it is what it is. That's what I'm tipping. Okay, so that brings my total to $44.31. $44.31. A gallon of milk, 2 of the hot roller chicken items, a bag of chips, an adult beverage that was only like $3, and a Gatorade. $44.31. All right, PayPal cannot be. Oh, PayPal cannot be used to purchase alcohol. What? Why? Well, I'm gonna have to change that. Hold on. Oh Lord. Let me see. Can I do this way? Hold on. PayPal can't be used to purchase alcohol. Interesting. Okay, let me go into here. Hold up. Oh man, authorized to try. Okay, yes. Agree and complete. Listen, you've always got multiple money in multiple places. We're good. Listen. All right. Change the method. There we go. And then let's go there. And we're going to finalize this payment. All right. Venmo cannot be used to. What the fuck is going on here? I'm going to have to go upstairs and get one of my cards, I guess. Well, this is just stupid. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This might be the longest process to order a DoorDash in the history of the show. You guys still with me? All right, what up? Oh, you know what, Nunya? You're probably right. DoorDash is making it hard to give them money. Yeah, facts. Use a Dash or Direct card. What? Must be debit or credit. Yeah. That's a great tip, Pedro. Well, thanks, Kevin. $10 is pretty good to drive a couple miles, right? All right, so let me put this live delivery time. Let's put this information here. Hold on. Good Lord. That just, man, I had to go outside. I had to go to the car to get my wallet. Well, we're going to play a little game. We're going to see, do I know the person that's delivering? I'm going to ask them a couple questions if they're willing. How much did it show them on the app? How long have you been driving for DoorDash? All that good stuff, right? And you guys will get to see and hear him maybe. I won't show him. I'm not going to put the camera in his face, but what's my zip code? Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Let's see. Where's it at? Is that the one I just put in? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know anymore. Okay, I think we're good. Let's order this 44 or whatever worth a place order. I said we were going to look at Uber Eats. It is what I'm not going to do all that. We're just going to order from DoorDash and see what we get. I'll do one next week and do order. Whoops, item is not available at the moment. What? Please check back later. Why? What is happening? Okay, hold on. Now I'm getting a little. Item is not available. Okay, let's try that. Let's see. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. What is happening? Why is this being more difficult than it needs to be? Okay, let's try this again. Bing, bing, remove. Okay. All right. Continue. Got to hit a lot of buttons with DoorDash. Jeez, so many buttons. We are just a whole bunch of whatever out here. All right, let's try it again. Processing order. There we go. Submitting order. There we go. Whoops. What the fuck? Okay. I'm already not in the mood. Okay. So let's just take, I guess, it's Sunday and it's past 11. I guess you can't order a beer. Maybe that's what it is. I'm assuming that's what it is. We don't need it anyway, so we're fine. So we got all that. I'm going to add one more thing, though. Let's see. Let's order. Let's see. This is interesting to know that you can't purchase those type of payments. Yeah, it is interesting, right? I didn't know that. I hadn't tried to. Haven't I used it before? I have used it before. That's weird. I don't know. I don't understand that, but I think somebody in the chat said it's because there was a beer on there. So I guess that makes sense. But you still have to have ID. So what's the point? Who cares of how you're paying for it, right? Very strange. Very strange. This is taking way. What time is it, dude? It's 11:04. This is taking way too long. Let's order a. I'm gonna get one more thing here. How about some candy? Let's look at some candy. What kind of candy do you guys like? I love chocolate and peanut butter and sour candies. I got the Mr. Beast. No, I'm good on that. Those Bueno. Ooh, those are good. Ooh, sour punch bites, reds. I'm getting one of those. All right, now we're good. Let's go. Let's place this order. Continue. More buttons to press. More buttons are now. Our subtotal is $38.08. Still, the $10 tip is still there. Place order. Submitting order. There we go. Ooh, you know what? I can't get the StreamYard on this phone. I don't think I'm not going to be able to take you guys with me. Yeah, no. Preparing your order. 11:23 to 11:33. I'll just take the laptop with me, I guess. It's fine. It'll be a little weird, but it's okay. Let's see. Unless. Oh, I pin? I did pin it. We're good. I got the StreamYard there. I spent $40 on discount Reese's and M&M's. Liquor sales at midnight on Sunday, Missouri, if you go there yourself. Yeah, but I guess on delivery, because they don't know when it's going to be delivered, that's probably why I can't order it since it's so close to midnight. That's my guess. $40 total. Yeah, crazy, right? Reese's and sour gummies all day long. All day long. Pedro's blood pressure is rising. Okay, so the order went through. Picking up your order. Your Dasher. Oh, look, Bobby is going to deliver it to us. And as you guys see, there's an add tip button. DoorDash added that. I think that's a fantastic feature. I get a couple of those a week. So if you click on add tip, I can increase my tip, and it starts with $1 to $5 other. So as you can see, I already tipped $10, but I can add a tip, and I get 2 of those a week, guys. I think that's a great feature. And I have 8 minutes to double dash. I can order something from White Castle, Jack in the Box, adds 10 minutes, 11 minutes, Taco Bell. Yeah. Okay. Now, how would a Taco Bell order? It says 0 minutes. If I order from Taco Bell, add 0 minutes. How is that possible? Burger King, add 1 minute. Impossible. That's literally Walgreens. So if I order 10 items from Walgreens, it tells me plus 3 minutes. Impossible. Hilarious. I'll share order details. All right. So Bobby is going to drop our order off. Now, with Uber, it actually tells you like their stats, their face, it gives you a picture of them. I like that. I think, and you guys tell me, we'll talk about this for a minute. I think DoorDash, they have the facial recognition right now. I think DoorDash should show me a picture of who's dropping off my food. As a consumer, I think that's valuable information for many reasons. Let's say I'm somewhere and I'm in a busy area and you're going to pull up with your car. I don't, and I'm at a hospital or whatever, right? I want to see who am I looking out for. A picture is helpful, right? What do you guys think? Would you want your picture on DoorDash? I bet many of you are like, nope, I don't want DoorDash to know my face, or they already know your face, or I don't want the customer to know what I look like. I think it would be helpful, and I wouldn't mind it. I think Uber Eats, I think when Uber does it, I think it's really good. I like that. That's just me, though. What do y'all say? Bobby, let's do this. Bobby is a legend. Come on, Bobby. We're rooting for you. Love it. Pedro, you should have tip 0 in the app. And if you have cash to tip and then use it as a learning opportunity. Yeah. I did that once, but it's been a little while. I did do that one time. I think, I handed them like $20 because you guys were like super chatting and it was crazy. I was like, disagree. So Jamming Gig Mom does not want her face in there. I don't blame you. I think it would be a good idea. I wouldn't mind it. Okay, here we go. So they are, hold on, where's this? Okay, so they're at the store. I can follow my Dasher, tracking them. Bobby, Dasher waiting for order. 11:17, 11:22 is when it says it's going to come. So not bad. We're going to go outside, guys. I'm going to take you guys on the porch. I'll show you my pumpkins that we got that we haven't carved. And we're going to do that. And we're going to wait for our Dasher there. Okay. So let's enter the studio. Let's do a double Pedro here. All right. Let's see. Yep. Let's do that. And do you think it's going to be a Bobby, or do you think it's a Bobby is a girl and a boy's name, but the way it's spelled, it's got to be a dude, I would think. Do you think they'll be alone? Do you think they'll be nice? Do you think he knows Mr.BetonYou? All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's enter the studio. There we go. I gotta put myself in the show, you idiot. Fantastic. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. Just want a tour of my lovely basement. Not really much going on down here. There's an extra room. Listen, you guys have seen it too. Let's go up the steps. Kitchen. Daughter's room. She's in Ruby's bedroom. She's not in here right now, though. See that? It's her little bed. You guys can see that. What am I? Let's go outside. Shout out to the fish. Shout out to the. Hold on, let me see if I can flip this camera around. No, I guess I can just do it like that. Nope. Okay. Skull. Pumpkins. Pumpkins. I raked leaves. See leaves? They're on the street. All right, sit down. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night. Can you guys see me okay? Let me see. Got crickets in the background. It's lovely. Can I see the comments on here still? Oh, chat. There we go. Oh, comments. Let me see. There we go. All right. Take 5 button pushes to flip camera on stream. Great live tonight. Thank you, Kevin. If I was Pedro's driver and realized it was Pedro's order, I'd wait till I got there and drop the order and come eat his food on his live. Just joking. Crickets are enjoying the night. Yes, Juan. Bobby, don't feel no pressure. Crickets. Yeah, I love crickets. We had like a family of them living in the house. I had to kill them all. Feedback. Bad? Is it? Feedback. Bad? Is it? Oh, it sounds like there's some. Yes, it is a hand to me. Bobby Gator up from Louisiana. Yeah, Bobby. If Bobby were to pull up right now, I would laugh. I'd just probably give him. I just probably give him a hug and say, "What up, man? You want to eat some of these chips with me?" That's funny. So yeah, we got these pumpkins that we're gonna carve up, and we're going to go to actual pumpkin patch with like the kids' activities and stuff. But we're gonna have to do that later in the week. So, but if you can see, my yard needs a little maintenance. But I put all the leaves in the street. I leaf blowed them. So, that's where I live. Beautiful St. Louis, Missouri. Me and my Skeletor. My daughter and I put up these stickers in the window. If you guys can see those. We got some more on the back window. Got a little pumpkin with some, I don't know what that is. Madison made that or something. I don't know what that is. Like acorns in a glass. Yeah, there you go. That's that. We got a pineapple light. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, I gotta get a few more things to put out here that we're gonna buy to make it look a little festive, I guess. Seasonal. Fall is my favorite time of the year. I'm not a big Halloween guy, but I like the fall. So. DoorDash gang, you mean you killed Jimmy the Cricket, Pedro? I did, and his whole family. All right, let's take a look. Where's our dasher? Let's see. Let's see. It's coming up. Oh, your dasher is waiting still. Okay. Time jumped up a little bit. All right. It tells me as a customer, your order can't be changed because we have started assigning a dasher or one has already been assigned to your order. Okay. Interesting. Man, looking at the live, that camera, that mic looks really big. I guess I got it too close, maybe. I don't know. Ask Bobby what the hell's going on. Let's see. Did he message me? Nope. It's fine. I mean, it wasn't long it didn't take long for him. He was close. I didn't get anything that was. Well, I did get the items that are like the hot items, so maybe they had to make them. Bobby's probably doing earn by time, riding out the clock. He's running around delivering Uber while your shit getting cold. No, he's still there. Hello, weekends at Cedar Point Amusement Park. Bobby's getting famous. Y'all be cracking me up, man. Beautiful night to sit outside and vibe with a community of hustlers. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. We're doing a live delivery. We just spent $1,000 on some 7-Eleven munchies. Shout out to Gig Wars Official. Thank you for that. Bobby's probably doing. Hold up. Tim, I upload. Listen to those crickets. Isn't it peaceful, guys? You guys hear those? Imagine Bobby watching this live while he's dashing. If you get a new car, you have to update the DoorDash app. If you get a new car, you can change your Charlene. How are you? You can change your vehicle settings to what car you're driving. But I don't think you have to. No, I don't. If you do an Uber, yeah, but not DoorDash. Everybody, what up, Nunya? Hey, Pedro, what about those Lions? Jennifer, Lions look really good. The Lions are the third best team in the NFC. They do want to be a part one, and they can be a part of it. We're sitting out here chilling. Crickets are too loud for me, says Kolaya. Really? I don't like crickets when they're super close, but if they're off in the distance, I'm good with them. But we had some in the basement, and man, those things were annoying. They were all over. I couldn't find them. They were in different rooms, and I had to smoke them out. All right, let's check the app. Heading to you. They're going to be here in 2 to 3 minutes. You guys can see. Oh, you can't. Hold on. What am I doing here? Can you guys see? There we go. Heading to us. So put a 1 in the chat if you think this person is actually going to be Bobby, like, and not his girlfriend. And I'm going to ask them how long they've been doing it. How long do you think they've been doing this kind of work? But I'm going to set the phone down, like, up against this ledge thing. And then I'm not going to, like, put it in his face. So I'm going to put it like that. And you guys will see the street view when he pulls up. He's going to be coming from Gravel. He's going to make a right on the Kings Highway. So he's almost here. He's going to be here in about a minute and a half. You see it's moving. It's moving. See? Look at that car move. Ooh. See him? He's driving. He's passed all the stoplights. There's not a stoplight up there. Oh, there is? No, there is. It's a right. So he's going to... I think he only had to go through 2 stoplights, but... It's 53. I love this weather. This is perfect weather for me. How long has Bobby been waiting? I don't know. It's a good question. 10. I don't know how long he waited. 5, 6, 7 minutes. All right, he's about to make a right. Will he be dressed fancy or like a slob? Well, you don't need to be dressed fancy, but we'll see. You guys are gonna find out. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Let's do it. He's getting ready to pull up. So I'm gonna put you guys right here. I hope you guys can see. Pull up. All right, y'all. Let's see. So Did y'all? Let me see. I don't know if y'all. Let me see the comments first. So I forgot I was leave it at the door, and I met him like a doofus. Hold on. 2 guys. So let me see. Let me see if y'all see. I peeped what I peeped. 2 people. Microphone breaking up. I guess okay. Nice headlights. They're twins. Is it breaking up? 1 star. I don't know how I'd feel about 2 dashers near midnight. Yeah, they rolled right up on me. No audio. Audio broke up. Pedro about to get jumped by one. Yeah. All right, hold up. Let me. What am I hearing? Is somebody in my basement right now? Hold on. All right. Anyways, let me go downstairs. I'll give you guys the 411. Okay. Let's go inside. Go inside. Turn the light off. Have the dog. Nope. Light. Oh, I got 2 of these. I wasn't supposed to get 2. Let's go downstairs. I'm going to give you guys the play-by-play. Let me leave this. You ready for the play-by-play? Let me see. I want to see what you guys said first. Okay. Pedro's got 7-Eleven money. No. All right. Audio. Okay, hold on. Audio better now. Wow, that would have been crazy caught on camera. Okay. Okay. Somebody called by using the glitch to get an extra bag of chips. Oh, look. Yeah, get them likes up, y'all. Okay, hold up. All right. I think you got, okay, listen. So Bobby was his name. 2 guys pulled up. 1 guy came out of the driver's seat, the guy that had the app. I'm assuming that's Bobby. And another guy came out of the back seat, and he had the goods. And they just walked, and so 2 dudes walking towards me. And he said, "Oh, I got to take a picture of the app, or I got to take a picture for the app." So I guess I originally had handed me, but I guess it went to leave it at the door. I didn't change it, which is weird. I didn't think I did. Anyways, so I was like, "Oh yeah, it's all good." So I was like, "You can just take a picture of me. I'm holding up the bags." He goes, "Yeah, it's all." And he took a picture, and he mentioned, "I don't want to get a contract violation." It's like, okay. And I said, "Yeah, man, I do this too. How long you been doing it?" And he said, "Oh, about a year." I said, "Yeah, man, I'm live right now. I got a YouTube channel. I do this stuff too." I told him to check out the channel, and that was it. 2 dudes rolled up with me. Now, why 2 guys? 1 had the stuff and 1 had the app. Maybe it's a safety thing. At night in St. Louis, maybe you want to be safe, right? I could see that. I could see that. I'm not against that. I didn't feel threatened or anything. Bobby and his partner, yeah. Well, no, you haven't leave at the door, but the alcohol, you are supposed to meet them. Right. I had a hand to me, but in the app, he said, just leave it at the door. And he took a picture, and I got a notification from DoorDash saying he took a picture, like your order was dropped off. So, yeah, I don't know. And it doesn't matter. Listen, I didn't expect two dudes. I will say this. They hopped out the car, and I was like, why is there two? Yeah, it seemed a little, I've never had that. First time for everything. So what is DoorDash to me as a consumer? Okay, let's do a play-by-play. I ordered 7-Eleven. It was expensive for what I got, but I ordered it, so it's part of the convenience. But it was pricey. Got here pretty quick. I think that was pretty reasonable. No issues with the dashers, but two people in the car, and they both got out, and they're both standing next to each other, handing me the order. That's a little weird. But I don't, just weird. But they might have been expecting to leave it at the door, and they're just going to both come up to my door. Okay. What is DoorDash to me as a consumer? I got my food. It was expensive, and two guys dropped it off instead of one. Two drivers instead of one. I know I didn't, so I don't know. It's weird. Bobby and Raymond ain't messing around. Maybe they were scared. Do you live in a hood? I do not live in a hood, no. But there's a hood. There's where they're dashing, the zone they're dashing could take them to a place that's not safe. Yes. Why was he in the back seat? Don't know. Maybe somebody was in the other front seat. I couldn't tell. I didn't really look. My son goes with me at night. Yeah. And one guy looked a little older. One guy could have been the son. It could have been the son or a younger brother. Could have been. Says he's been doing it for a year is what he said. He mentioned contract violations. So clearly he's gotten a contract violation because he's like, I got to take a picture. I was like, all right. He shouldn't have two people in the car then. No, you haven't leave the door, but yeah, funny. Somebody called FBI pay. Y'all be cracking me up in the chat, man. Oh yeah, got to be careful going to that 7-Eleven. Gigwise knows. That 7. I live in Princeton Heights. Gigwise knows where I live. It's actually the safer part of the South Side. I live in technically the city, South City, and Princeton Heights is one of the safer little neighborhoods. It's fine over here. I feel completely fine. But from the 7-Eleven where he picked up, if you go 2 miles north, you can be in the hood. You're in State Streets. You're off South Grand, Chippewa. There's areas over there you don't want to really deliver to, and you could deliver to some shady people over there. Gigwise can attest to this. Where I live over here, completely fine, completely normal for me, right? It's fine. What's up, Pedro? I was injured working construction, and DoorDash has been a great filler for me while I heal. Love that, man. Hope you're feeling better. Let me show you. I got a picture. Hold on. Let me show you guys what it sent me. View receipt. Oh, is that where the picture's going to be? Yep. So, hold on. So as you can see, there's a picture right there. That's the picture. It's in my hands, but he didn't take a picture of like me, but he took a picture of the bags, which was fine. But you could actually see my feet. I got bare feet. You can see my feet in the picture. I think that's hilarious. They probably thought, who's this crazy old man with the long hair? Why is he selecting to leave it at the door, but he's out in the middle of he's in his front yard? Why does he have a phone in his hand? Like he's probably, so they're probably thinking I'm weird. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Fun. We haven't done that in a while. I like to dash with my psychologist. Listen, y'all are amazing. What time is it? How long have we been vibing? 2.5 hours. I think this is it says 2:28. We're going to go to 2 minutes and 30, 2 hours and 30 minutes. And we're going to end the live. I'll go upstairs and I'll eat this. I don't know why I brought it down here. You guys are great. Listen, appreciate all the super chats tonight. The what was it? Super chats and the super sticker. I think it was Red, Jody, Dash Your Life Hawaii. And if I think maybe somebody else. Appreciate you guys very much. Appreciate the channel members. Consider becoming a channel member. We have exclusive content and personal one-on-ones with real life conversations with your boy if you become a channel member for the top tier. We're going to level up your lives. We're going to give motivation on a personal level. And I'm building something that's going to be fantastic. And we're going to start it here with you guys that want to be a part of it. And if you don't want to be a part of it and don't need it, completely fine. You still get the regular content. No problems at all. Appreciate you guys very much. We talked about what is DoorDash. We had some special guests come up, share their perspective, drop some knowledge. We talked about what a crab sandwich is, why it's a bad thing, why I think and Tony thinks it's a bad way of leading people. that's it. This has been a good week. And next week's going to be good. A couple things that are coming up. Obviously, I'll be in Cleveland with the Moves team, November 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. We have events scheduled for November 7th and 8th in Cleveland, Ohio. If you're in Cleveland, Ohio, email me. I've already corresponded and got with several people and connected with people. Shout out to Hustle Cleveland. Look him up on YouTube. Hustle, CLE. Type him up on YouTube. He does DoorDash content. He did a ride along with Sarah from Moves this past week. Sarah was there scouting it out. They had a great time. We're going to do some great things over there in Cleveland. I will be in Kansas City the week of December 10th. I'm going to the Chiefs game. So if you're in Kansas City, hit me up. Let me know. I'll be at the Chiefs game, Chiefs Kingdom. And then I will be somewhere else in November, but I can't remember right now. And then we're going to be on vacation December 18th. So a lot of things coming up. Appreciate you guys very, very, very much. Am I frozen? Yeah, I got to get a new laptop. Anyways, you guys are fantastic. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you guys are out, please be safe. Drive safe. Make money. All that good stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll have a video out. You guys are fantastic. Peace.